Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Dan here, guys. Welcome back to Jesus, sorry. I wanted to say EA Sports and UFC simultaneously, and that's what you get. Anyway, EA Sports UFC 6. I know after the last stream, I basically said I wasn't going to be playing this game anymore for the channel, but you know what? I wanted to go ahead and at least give this other mode a try, just so I could have a fully fair, you know, just so I could say like everything I could. I basically experienced everything I possibly could with the game. So that's what I went ahead and I'm going to be doing now. Hall of Legends. What is Hall of Legends? It is well, it says right there, but it's essentially an interactive museum where you go through various, I guess, stations is a good way to put it. And you basically can relive fights that have happened. So it's like real life scenarios, and you have specific objectives you have to do in these fights with 3 different UFC fighters. And again, try and think of it sort of like WWE 2K and the showcase mode. It's very similar to that, except it's almost like a mix between the island and showcase mode. So you kind of have like this mini open world place that you can walk from exhibit to exhibit, and you can experience different like fights in this particular fighter's career, and you play as them, and you're tasked with certain objectives. So that is going to be what we're going to be doing today. It's not going to be the longest mode in the world, from what I understand. I mean, depending how fast you get through it, aside from exploration and everything, I feel like each fighter can be tackled in like maybe 30 to 45 minutes each, and there's 3 fighters. So there's 3 different fights per fighter across 3 different fighters. So 9 fights total, with, I believe, each one has 3 objectives. So it'll be different depending on the scenario. Like I said, we are going to be kind of reliving things, so we have to kind of recreate the moment and do it on our own accord. So I've got enough experience in the game where I think that'll be very much doable. So I figured I'd go ahead and officially shut this game down in that way. Now, the reason I'm kind of doing this is because in this year, the trophies are quite easy in this game. As you can see, I've got 35 of 43, 75%. That's not a lot left. That's 7 left total, including the platinum. So really, 8. Sorry, my bad. 8 total, including the platinum. So 7 regular trophies, and then you get the platinum after the fact. And honestly, a lot of them are straightforward. I'm like, let's just try and unlock some trophies. So in my own time, after the last stream, I just went into the Hall of Legend mode and learned something new. So all you got to do is go up to an exhibit where it'll tell you a bit of information on the fighter, and it pops. So I'm like, you know what? Look at this. This could be interesting. Same thing here. Complete a fight in any museum. Complete all objectives in a single Hall of Legends. So you don't even have to do them all. So you can do one objective. Or sorry, all the objectives in a single fighter, not even do all 3, but we're going to try and do all 3. And the rest of them are really just like, these are multiplayer, you know, achieve a 3-win streak, land 5 successful strikes, pretty straightforward stuff. It is possible. You just got to get decent at the game. And then this stuff here, max a fighter to level 99 in the gym. That's crazy work considering how long it takes to actually get up the card. I tried that, and it literally, you basically send them with trainers that use real in-game time. It takes like 30 minutes to get them trained with experience. So level 99 sounds insane to me. Anyway, get 12 fighters in 1 gym category to gold. That seems insane to me too. I don't know anybody who's really going to spend that much time in it. But either way, I do have the rest of the trophies except for those ones. As you can see, I actually replayed through the legacy mode, because if you guys remember, in the trial, the trophies weren't tracking or unlocking. So I went ahead and replayed them. I even got both endings, which doesn't really change anything about the career, by the way. And what you can actually do is, before the cutscene ends, is restart the fight. You can actually restart the fight and then get the other trophy right away. So you don't even have to replay through the whole thing. You can just choose that. It'll pop immediately and then replay it. So anyway, that's what I did there. So anyway, like I said, I've been trying to go ahead and go through the Hall of Legends. One other thing you might notice is I went ahead and turned on the UFC soundtrack. I've been like playing the UFC soundtrack during the intro of all my streams for this game, and I haven't gotten a single claim for it. So I figured I'm like, you know what? This stuff must be at least royalty free, or they didn't submit it for online play, because I know that EA still wants creators to play their game. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. If it does happen, we'll just remove it. But I figured it's such a fire soundtrack. Every time I hear it, I'm like, this is some pretty dope music with the sound bites and stuff. So cool. So anyway, I figured I'd throw it back on. So anyway, if you're here, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Probably the last stream we do for UFC 6. If you're ready to rock and roll with this one, be sure to leave a like. Don't forget to say what's up in the chat so I know you're with us as well. Let me go through chat today in just a second. First things first, though, let's go ahead and mention a couple of things. Member goal for the stream, 500, sitting at 481, so it's 19 members away. So if you guys want to help us get to 5 and beyond, support the channel, get some cool perks. You can join that with the link in the description. Join below the stream section on my main channel page as well. If you want to gift members or send super chats during the course of the stream, you can do both of those with the $ icon next to chat. Give it a click. You'll see the options pop up. If you're gifting a member, you can gift anywhere from 1 to 50 in a single transaction. Ultimately, you can gift as many as you want through multiple transactions. If you're watching the VOD, the non-live version of the stream, you want to support in a similar fashion, you can do so in multiple ways. Aside from joining the program yourself, you can also send a super thanks, which is similar to a super chat, just for non-live content. To do that, head to the comment section, type out a comment, and you'll be able to turn that comment into a super thanks with the option that is kind of near the comment section. You'll be able to see it as you're typing in a comment. It'll turn it into a super thanks, and it will highlight that comment at the top of the chat in a different color depending on how much you want to send. Otherwise, you know, if you do want to do any of those things, I appreciate it. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy this mode, the Hall of Legends. Fairly brief, but also I think it could be interesting. That's why I wanted to check it out. I'd have to kind of like, this is the first time they've done this mode in a UFC game, so I wanted to at least give it its due. I know I reviewed the game already and I gave it a pretty ass score. I'm not gonna lie, I gave it a 3.4 or 3.5, excuse me, out of 10, which as of now I think I stand by. I don't know if this is gonna improve it or not, but I think the core gameplay still remains the same no matter how many modes you add, which is my biggest gripe with with EA Sports gameplay. But we'll not get into that. That's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and try out this mode. But first things first, let's say our hellos here. All right, here we go. What's up, Fox? Deck. Actually, that's from this morning, way early, so you might not even be here yet. What's up, Mickey? Also might not be here yet. Here we go. What's up, Alex? Mark, Jet, Jake, Recap. Or Reed, I guess I should call you. That's probably better. So anyway, there you go. What's up, Carter? How you doing? Thank you guys for being here. Obviously, there's less interest in this game as time goes on, and I understand that, but we are going to be getting into some crazy amounts of content over the coming months, guys. It's going to be so insane, we're not even going to be able to catch up. Not even be able to catch up. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get started and try out the whole new Hall of Legends mode for UFC 6. Here we go. So there is a cutscene at the beginning. I don't know if it's going to show it, but as you can see, we do have three fighters. Max Holloway, which is our deluxe edition cover star. We also have Alex Pereira, which I believe is he? Yeah, he's our regular edition cover star. And then you have Weili Zhang, or not Weili. I'm so stupid. Weili Zhang. I'm sorry. Weili Coyote Zhang, that's her nickname. Anyway, so 3 different fighters, 3 very different fighters as well. So it should be interesting. We'll start off with Max Holloway, Mad Max Holloway, and we'll see how this goes. So here we go.
If I was born in the gladiator times, I would be a gladiator.
Another finish from Max Holloway. He embodies the fighting spirit of his home state of Hawaii. Max
He's violent. He's aggressive.
I was put on this world to fight.
So each fighter, you basically go into like a hub of what they look like, and you use your created fighter to do so. All right, so the science of boxing, or BMF UFC. The science of boxing. Hold on, let's just see how this works here. Is there a start? All right, BMF. That's the first fight. Oh, it actually separates it. UFC 300, and there's UFC Fight Island 7, and then UFC Fight Night 225. So UFC. So yeah, this is. I'm surprised they don't do it in order. This is the oldest. Almost makes me wonder. See, land 2 clean spinning kicks. Activate flow state. Use punches to knock out Justin on his feet. And you'll unlock him too. So I think it wants you to go left to right. But it makes me wonder if I should just like go in order. Earn the decision victory. So you don't want to knock people out. What do you guys think? Should we do it chronologically or just how they have it left to right? You know, maybe we'll just do it chronologically because I think it just depends how impactful each fight was. So this is kind of cool how they've done this. It's literally, that's literally what it is. That's cool. Hey, it's literally like a little museum. Kukalimoko means snatcher of land, is a form of the Hawaiian god Ku, known for representing war and conquest. In Polynesian culture, Ku symbolizes strength, courage, and resilience. When King Kamehameha was a sorry, I'm struggling there. It's believed that worshipping Ku, he would get the strength and support to win battles and become the leader of the Hawaiian Islands. When he succeeded, Ku's image symbolizes that power and authority. Ku's image extended beyond warfare. He became associated with agriculture, canoe building, forests, and leadership. Road to BMF. Bad motherfuckers this way. So this is what happens when you learn something new. You just gotta go up to one of these things and the trophy pops. Alright, so Max Holloway profile, hometown, Waianae, Hawaii. Origin native Hawaiian and Samoan descent, representing two proud Polynesian cultures with deep warrior traditions. Nickname Max Blessed Holloway, a nickname synonymous with his career, was given to him by his coach. Interesting detail, most fans know Max Holloway as a fierce Hawaiian fighter, but few know that he has a secret love for cupcakes. During fight week, after making weight, he treats himself to cupcakes often delivered by his friend and manager, the jokingly dubbed Cupcake Man. That's actually really funny. I like cupcakes too. How tough is Hawaii? Oh, we watched this, right?
That's the question all the time. Being in Hawaii,
never mind.
training full time in Hawaii, is there enough people here to push me? You know, is there enough talent here? You know, and the answer is yes.
Let's go. The champ is here.
Here in Oahu, we have a bunch of UFC fighters and we all try and collaborate. Max is definitely my boy, man. That's like a younger brother to me that I look up to.
Me and that guy, we grind, we get after it. We push each other to new levels. Every camp I try to push him and he pushes me.
We're all on this Hawaiian wave and we're riding it.
Yancy Medeiros has that one punch knockout power.
Oof!
Yancy once again looking for that guillotine. This is a very rare position. It's like all over. Yancy Medeiros.
Wow, did you see his eyes roll back? It's cooked.
A former UFC fighter, one of my main training partners for years now, Martin Day, is opening his own mixed martial arts gym.
You guys know who this man is? UFC champion of the world and BMF champion. Let's give him a hand.
What's up, guys? Thank you guys for having me today. I can show you guys what I like doing. Same man, same leg kick. Make him move into your kick.
In Hawaii, fighting has always been a favorite pastime. Hawaiians love to fight.
Yeah, Day's just so slick. He really is. There's no wind-up. Very, very technical. Good arsenal of kicks. You know,
with the music playing, it's so funny.
Oh! Right down.
Aim for his eyes, guys. Aim for his eyes. Get him to slip. And now I get his reaction, right? Let's go. Now you're seeing a lot more Hawaiians getting to the big shows, getting into the UFC. Not only getting to the UFC, headlining UFC cards.
Hawaiian fighting spirit indeed for Brad Tavares.
I think so it gives hope to the younger generation.
This is kind of interesting, actually.
We got this little chip on our shoulders, you know? People always count us out. They're like, you're from a little island, bro. Like, what do you have to offer the world? And I wanted to show people in Waianae and show the world that people from Waianae can be successful.
I've been the underdog my whole life. They keep doubting, they keep telling me I can't do this, they keep telling me to do that, they keep telling I can't hang with the top 10.
Max Holloway has got to be very careful of the hands of Cub Swanson. Oh! Max Holloway's got Cub Swanson hurt. He's got a tap.
Trying to get
He got it. He got it. Over.
And then when I was hanging with the top 10, they kept telling me I couldn't hang with the top 5.
There's always going to be one more guy, and that guy tonight is Pettis. It's a heck of a challenge.
Yep. Pettis is in trouble. Holloway's
Big
pouring it
flurry.
on. It is all over. Wow.
And now I'm here. Now they're telling me I can't hang with Aldo.
It took 10 straight wins and an interim belt for Holloway to earn his shot. And he shocked the world.
Oh, Max Holloway knocks down Jose Aldo.
By finishing the great Jose Aldo.
That'll do it.
Twice.
Max Blessed Holloway, the winning streak is a dozen.
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
All right, well, family. I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't learn everything there is to learn. Just go straight to the fights. It's part of the mode, right? So maybe it is longer than I think, just because people were probably skipping to the
Max
fights.
Holloway still resides in the small coastal town of Weili, not far from the street where he grew up.
This street was like family. This is family. This is Auntie Tina and Uncle Mike. This is the place where if you had no dinner, you come right here, they got food every time. Growing up, you know, I didn't know my dad too much, you know. He kind of was in and out of my life, and he just kind of disappeared, you know. And then, you know, my mom was like, she was, you know, used to do drugs, you know. It is what it is. It's a common thing here in Hawaii, you know. A lot of kids growing up on the street, and it was a good time. We did some wild stuff. I was never a sad kid, you know. I guess I was more of a piss-off kid. So, good. Our main hobby was get into trouble. You see stuff, you either fall into it or you wanna fight against it. I know where I want to be. I want to be successful in anything and everything I did. You know, I'm competitive. That's why I got into kickboxing, you know, at 10th grade. I had to see those stuff to grow up quick.
Proudly representing Waianae in Hawaii.
This kid's got a bright future ahead of him.
When I had my son Rush, my thinking changed a lot. I want to be there at my son's games. I want to be able to take him out on vacations. No, I didn't get to do too much of that when I was young and stuff and this and that, so that's one of the main motivations, you know, is just supporting my family, taking care of them, and I love doing it, you know. I love being a dad. I look the kid in the eye sometimes, and I just feel invincible.
That's cool that he's so, like, rooted in his home, you know what I mean? Like, he lives near there still. That's crazy. Most guys just that when they get big, they move to,
Max Holloway has spent
you
his
know,
entire
they move to the
life
big
on west
times,
side of Oahu,
Los
in the
Angeles,
town of
places like
Waianae.
that.
This place is special, you know, when you get off the plane, when you smell this air, the sunlight hits you different here, the oceans is different, the people is different. The natural salt water that the ocean gives. You want to get loose, you go to the beach, you lie in the salt water for like 10 minutes, you go home, you sleep like a baby.
It is true.
People come to Hawaii and they think it's all, you know, hula skirts and coconut trees where it's super busy and crowded. No, you guys gotta come out to the Wild Wild West, you know, drive all the way to the end until the road stops and just see, you know, and just see the culture, see the beauty.
What's up, Vader?
The Hawaiian Islands are a natural wonder, rife with volcanic activity. In the States, people have long harnessed Mother Nature's fury. From kingdoms of old to the warriors of today.
The biggest things in this Hawaiian Islands is this warrior mentality, and they used to call it kaika warriors. Our ancestors used to do hand-to-hand battle, you know, they used to voyage to the other islands and, you know, fight each other. You know, I get to go on and carry the flame for this warrior mentality. Now, I'm truly blessed to be from Hawaii.
Okay. I think that's all the videos and all the tidbits, at least in this main area. So now I guess it's, where do we want to start? It seems like they kind of want you to go to this, but it's interesting how, like, the order of it. So hold on, Science of Boxing. Let's see. So the People's Champion. The Science of Boxing. So I think that's our last one, right? Oh no, this is the Science of Boxing. I see. The People's Champ. I see. Yeah, it does funnel you. So, I mean, I think this is our first one. So Science of Boxing would be the first place we would do. If we're doing chronological, I don't think it really matters. I think chronological might make sense. So let's do chronological then. Let's just do the Science of Boxing first, which is this way. So.
Max Holloway has been dominating this division for years.
He does not stop throwing punches, Joe.
The volume is insane. His pressure and his cardio just off the charts.
And he's done it all his way. He didn't leave the island to go find a mega gym, right? He built the gym around him and around his family.
That team never changed, man. I got the same dudes around me all the time, you know. The head coach is Ryan Lazarus.
Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is the one base that you can't fight without. It's just a testament to the art. But it's also a new age. You need a lot more than Jiu-Jitsu today.
My striking coach is Ivan Flores.
I think people kind of overlook the basics. Without the solid fundamentals, it's hard to build off of it. We always want to keep that on point, and from there, we branch off to whatever we need to do specifically for each fight.
Back up a little bit, yeah.
My strength and conditioning coach is Darren Yap.
He's always been a guy that tried to outwork his opponent, so what we try to do in here is just make sure his endurance
Some
is up to par
landmines.
so that he can carry out that high volume striking. In the beginning, I think he was just about 19 years old, so...
He was a scrawny kid. I was just a little scrawny kid. He was like, oh man, I don't know about this kid. A little weakling. I didn't want to train him. He's just like Darren. They both had no faith. But I showed his heart. I hear this thing all the time, all the time.
Yeah, that's what exactly true though. He was skinny, had no strength, but he had incredible heart even back then.
There was something definitely different about Max. His mental focus is on a whole nother level.
Every fight, I try to get better in IQ, in ways to take care of my body, and ways to train smarter.
As coaches, we're doing our part, but Max is out there doing his part too. You know what I mean? He brings so much to the table because he's just a fan and a student of the game. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime chance to work with an athlete of Max's caliber.
Yeah, this is a brand new mode. Interactive museum that features highlights and tidbits and information, like a come up on everybody, and then you do, like, at the end of each road, you do a bit of a fight, and you have objectives and everything.
I'm better than anyone in the world.
Sort of like
And
showcase
that's the
mode.
confidence you need.
Turn it up! Turn it up! I'm the best boxer in UFC, baby!
Oh my.
No fighter in UFC history has attempted as many strikes as Max Holloway has.
The Warrior.
Jesus.
Most significant strikes in a fight land.
The feather records for most wins, most finishes.
You know, the list goes. I'm gonna keep doing out there, win fights, and on to the next.
That's pretty substantial. All right, significant strikes. Wow, hey, it's not even close. Even Strickland, who is considered a striker as well. That's pretty insane. Okay. When you really look at the numbers, it really puts it into perspective. Total strike ended. Although you are seeing a lot of the same guys like at the top, but he's on top of both. I think this is the fight. Yep. All right. Synopsis UFC. So this is chronologically, this is the earliest fight. This is 2021.
Kelvin Cater is one of the most proficient boxers in the sport.
And if he past Max Holloway, he puts himself right in the conversation. Max Holloway is a guy that fights with so much pressure that if you are not well prepared, he is going to over.
The tension of a UFC main event.
The lead up to that fight, the man was just saying that he had better boxing. Told me that if this was high school,
I'd be a senior, he'd be a freshman. In that octagon, I'm gonna treat him like the freshman.
so you know, I just had to let him know.
I honestly, I've never seen Max look as good as this.
Oh, Cater getting worked here up against the fence, but he fires right back. What a fight!
How tough is? Look at Calvin Cater. Calvin Cater is just fighting on his.
Oh shit, my bad. I mean, I'm not seeing a lag right now. I never got any information on it. Do you want me to should I restart the, do you want me to restart that cutscene? Was it, you know, tell you what, I'll quit for a second. I'll replay that. I'll replay the cutscene for you.
Kattar is one of the most proficient boxers in the sport.
And if he can get past Max Holloway, he puts himself right in the conversation.
It's possible it was a copyright thing.
That if you are not well prepared, he is going to overwhelm you.
I wonder if like they like blur it, but it's not saying anything.
The tension of a UFC main event.
The lead up to that fight, the man was just saying that he had better boxing. Told me that if this was high school,
I'd be a senior, he'd be a freshman. In that octagon, I'm gonna treat him like the freshman.
Look at those slips, man.
So, you know, I just had to let him know.
I honestly have never seen Max look as good as this.
Oh, Kattar getting worked here up against the fence, but he fires right back. What a fight!
How tough is, look at Calvin Kattar. Calvin Kattar is just fighting on this. It's just spirit that's carrying him.
One-sided it has been at times, but this could hold up in the fight of the year conversation. I mean, January 16th. 1 minute to go, round 4.
Oh, he took a left hook there.
Oh, caught him with the head kick.
I can't believe he's still standing after taking another massive head kick.
Good footwork from Max Holloway offensively, defensively. His volume is something with which to contend, man.
John, that's one thing that most people don't give Max credit for. It's that beautiful stance, getting forward, hands always moving, and overwhelming his opponent.
It's just total strikes. I think that, yeah, see, whatever was happening wasn't on my end. I never got any errors. It must have been like a YouTube issue.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
Check out some of the action.
Okay, at least they don't force you to only do it in that one round.
Ready. Good. Calvin Kattar seems pretty sound of mind despite all the damage absorbed, but he will need a finish if he is going to move into this division's top 2 or 3.
A miracle. This is not. He doesn't have hope. He is wishing and hoping on a prayer, praying for a miracle because there's no other way that he wins this fight. And with the way Max Holloway has looked, it does not seem like that prayer is going to be answered.
Nice straight there by Kattar. Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here. And man, Holloway looks like a 10-round fighter tonight.
Turn to the decision victory. So I can't knock him out.
And I mean, Calvin has hit him. Calvin has hit him. Calvin has landed his best punches, and it has not deterred Max Holloway at all. So at this point, it's Calvin Kattar just getting beat up.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Beautiful right hand by Holloway. Man, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I can't knock him out. I have to leave him.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now we got to see if he can get a finish.
Oh, man, he is hurt. I'm not sure the extent to which he's concussed, but might need to switch things up.
John, I always say don't panic wrestle, but I believe a takedown may be the only thing that will save him out there. You know what the thing that Calvin Kattar has to worry about now in his next appearance is everybody should try to fight him like this. And everybody will try to fight him like this. If you guys are remembering, Calvin said he's the senior in boxing, Max is the freshman. So Max is saying the freshman came to play as he is battering and bruising Calvin Kattar around the octagon. It's crazy.
Oh, Max Holloway here as he lands the cross yet again.
All I gotta do is let's just like wait it out.
Defensively,
I mean, you know it's coming. It's on you to stop it, though. If you don't stop it, Max will continue to throw it.
Oh, it lands it straight punch.
Just gotta hang out for a minute.
Beautiful, Johnny. Fully extended that punch. Great range, distance control.
Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Connects now with the 1-2.
There you go.
Wow. What a performance by Max Holloway.
We had a fight in any museum.
I've sat in this seat for nearly 10 years.
Hey, Caleb.
I'm not sure I've seen anything quite like that performance.
That was impressive, man.
The freshman game to play, baby. Let's go. I'm the best boxer in UFC, baby.
That's crazy.
Hey Dana, he shouted it in the cage. Do you think he's the best boxer in the UFC?
He's one of the all-time greats, period. Fighting.
All right. Finished all the objectives, and we unlocked the legendary version of him. So now we got to go unlock the other ones. Okay, so that's all done. Okay, so now that we're done that one, we got to go to the next fight on the list. Which is, sequentially, it's going to be People's Champion. So that's off to the right. I could just spawn there, I suppose, but... The banyan tree holds deep culture and spiritual significance in Hawaiian tradition, symbolizing ancestral connection, protection, and strength. After being severely damaged in the August 2023 Lahaina wildfires, the iconic 150-year-old tree has begun to recover, offering a powerful symbol of resilience and renewed hope for the community. What happened there?
A charming disposition has always defined Max Holloway.
You shouldn't even give up. Like, what is that? If you try, you at least win in your book.
He's just regular YNI boy. His life could have went any kind of direction, but he chose to stay strong, stay positive, and make it to the level he's at.
I learned a lot from that guy. His vibe he brings, everything he brings inside of training and outside of the gym is good vibes.
A lot of people take this fighting game too personal, you know? People talking, running their mouth and this and that. It's not personal, it's just business, man. We're gonna go in there, fight, put on a show for the fans, and smile, wave, and move along, and train, and just can't wait to step in there.
Gotta love the mutual respect, too. That's what it's about. But then you got dudes like McGregor who just live off it. And don't get me wrong, it's hilarious to watch, but like, yeah, I definitely prefer the respectful game.
I was told from my grandpa at a very young age, you want to leave this world better than when you came in. And I know I'm fortunate in many ways, so if I'm able to give back to someone, why not do it?
Max and UFC have provided this clubhouse. It is the first UFC MMA training center ever at any Boys and Girls Clubs in the entire world.
Being able to give back is just a blessing, you know? If I get blessed, you gotta hand on the blessing.
So a lot of these folks here, Max, their whole lives were basically on pause. It's like I lost my house, my job, my car, everything.
The Mari fires, it was horrific.
Special Hawaii News Now report as we continue to track the latest developments out of the Valley Isle.
Everything was gone in the blink of an eye.
Damn.
Even though it happened a couple years ago, people are still dealing with this. We partnered up with the UFC, we partnered up with Homemade. We're actually donating tiny homes for survivors. When disasters like this come, it's tough to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So with those guys on the ground, being that light for a lot of people really means a lot. And these guys lost everything and they stood here smiling, rapping, talking to their neighbors and trying to figure it out. So the number one thing I took from them is just how strong and resilient those people are.
All right, what's next? Fan favorite. Okay, that's the second time. I didn't touch anything. It's like if you don't line it up right, it kind of just quits.
The fans like Max because he's a real guy. He's the guy you can meet in the street. He's your neighbor next door, right? He's not disconnected from the community, and I think that's the biggest thing.
I'm into cartoons. I'm into video games. I'm just an average guy, you know, that just gets punched in the face for a living and does the opposite too.
He's always been fiercely loyal to the Hawaiian Islands and the Hawaiian people.
Waianae. We're from Waianae. W. Where the kids don't get a lot of positive, we get a lot of negativity, but Max brings a lot of light, a lot of greatness to where we come from.
When we get to see one of our own in the ring and come on top of the win, it's I mean, you can't explain it. You can't explain it.
Our fans is one of the best fans in the world. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed with the Lord, and these guys is great.
Okay, anything else? Next gen?
Every fight, do you feel a little afraid?
Oh yeah, nervous? Yes, I feel nervous. I give them these talks because I want to show these kids that I'm from Waianae too. Don't let nothing stop you, and don't let someone tell you you cannot do your dream. A lot of times when I was growing up, when I was young, people would come talk to us and they wouldn't be from Waianae, and I'd be like, you don't know what's going on here, you know? It's like, I knew a lot of things that went on in Waianae and this and that, and I can tell the kids, you know? The kids can say, oh, well, I didn't have a dad. Well, guess what? I didn't have a dad too. My mom too. Guess what? You know, I can be like that, and I can just give them to the straight, you know? Like, I just want the kids to just be inspired, you know? It can be great. It's just up to you. There's only one person holding you back, and that's yourself. Whoa. That's my favorite kick of all time. At the end of my career, when it's all said and done, I want to be known as one of the greatest MMA fighters.
I have those exact slides that kid was wearing.
To my doorstep, you know, like, you know, Mr. Holloway.
Those Jordan slides, I have those exact ones.
When
That's funny.
He talked to us when I was 5th grade, you know, and now I'm successful, you know, down the road, and I'd break down in tears, you know. That's what it is, you know, changing one person's life at a time. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me. Guys, listen, stay in school and ask teacher for help. Don't forget that.
All right, what's next? Anything else, or? See, they kind of want you to go left to right. All right, it's time for the next fight. All right, BMF UFC 300. Wait a minute, was this? Oh no, sorry. This is. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. This is the. Yeah, the Korean Zombie. Sorry, this is
It all in. The Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung is a decorated UFC competitor. This has been rumored to maybe be his retirement fight. Fan favorite to be sure, and a big challenge in front of him tonight. Max Holloway's never worn red in the Octagon prior, does so tonight as a show of support for the firefighters back in Mountain.
I got chills because I respect both of these gentlemen so much. Korean Zombie's got a lot going on in his life. Everything that Max has got going on at home. This fight is going to be fantastic.
Korean Zombie was one of those other guys, you know, trained to idols, becoming rivals.
Oh, nice jab by the Zombie there. Oh, and now a big right from Zombie, and he's got Holloway on the retreat. Oh! Now Holloway with a counter. The Korean Zombie's wobble. Clear Holloway power.
Okay, what's my objectives?
I'll tell you what, John.
All right, body damage.
Holloway was just blocked, and that's not something that we see very often. Then he immediately walks the Korean Zombie back.
And they are all on their feet here in Singapore, getting more than they the Zombie.
Yeah,
wait, a standing knockout.
Guy, but if Holloway is able to keep getting those body shots off, it's going to take an effect on him.
And the Quest Express snapping off the right cross.
I mean, just popping him with the jab.
Oh my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. A huge
Oh, he got me too.
Massive shot.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a... Man, what a crazy...
Oh, he got me. Shit. Oh, that's hilarious. So I just couldn't connect. I think I was rushing. Oh, wow.
And that's not something that we see very often. Then he immediately rocks the Korean Zombie back.
And they are all on their feet here in Singapore, getting more than they bargained for.
Damn.
I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight.
Nice attack by Holloway, continuing to damage that midsection of Chan Sung Jung.
Yeah, the Korean Zombie's a tough guy, but if he keeps taking these body shots, he's going to start to fatigue as the fight goes on.
Goes down again. Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
Even if what a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Strip the bonus checks now.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, man.
I want to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good. Look how long he is. And Jones cut above the eye. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight.
I can't knock him out on a standing. I gotta... There it is. Just had to wait for the right opportunity.
The Quest Express rolling through Singapore. And
He's just out of there.
Octagon, he goes over and greets his wife, Alessa. Wow.
So this is the craziness, John, that led to the finish. The Zombie throws caution to the wind. He goes forward and he said, you know what, man? Let's just throw down, and what will be, will be. And this was the result. Hits the canvas, face first. You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
We have your winner by way of knockout.
Max, let's talk about the fight for a second. I'm sure you've got a lot to say.
I can't even talk about the fight right now. Only thing on my mind is Lahaina Maui. This one is for you guys. Warrior of Loves. Give it up for Korean Zombie, guys. This man's a fucking legend. Let's go louder! Louder!
You can't really hate a guy like that, can you? It's just like... That's dope. Alright, guys. We got one more fight for Max to work through, so let's go do it. Alright, so bad motherfuckers this way. Road to BMF. This is our last fight. Or the most recent fight, anyway. So 2024.
This is a fight to see who's the baddest motherfucker in the game.
Or to the BMF belt, which that's pretty badass. Baddest motherfucker belt was initiated by California's welterweight fighter Nate Diaz after his UFC 241 victory. Diaz then called out Jorge Masvidal, who was in the crowd in the post-match interview, later claiming that they were both the baddest motherfucker in the game. A simple call-out was effective, resulting in UFC President Dana White creating the BMF belt. In its first iteration, fans awaited the highly anticipated fight between Diaz and Masvidal at UFC 244. All right, so the fight is probably up there, so...
BMF title is cool to be a part of. It's not only the guys who got to hold it, it's the guys who got to fight for it.
What's up, New York? How are you?
This is for the baddest motherfucker in the game.
A unique iteration of the championship belt, first installed to crown the winner of a bout between fan favorites Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal.
What you're seeing tonight is going to be special. This is where they get to let the thing out that most people in this society try to shut down out of us.
This is the main event of the evening.
Here he is, the wildly popular Nate Diaz.
He manifested this belt. He said, this is my belt. I'm defending this belt. He wanted to fight the baddest motherfucker in the game. Jorge Masvidal has arrived in the public consciousness. He is a real warrior.
And we're going to see these two maybe kill each other tonight, and I cannot wait for it.
Ready? Fight!
Here we go. These guys is fighters, man. They're coming to hurt you.
And Diaz immediately with pressure, always.
And this is where he wants to be. Once he gets those hands locked.
Nate fights very well off of his back. Masvidal exploding in the clinch there. Oh, he hurt him. Nate's hurt. Nate's hurt.
Head kick. Nate Diaz trying to survive here early. Big first minute for Masvidal. Oh, Diaz undaunted with a big right. Crazy damage on that left side of Nate Diaz, man. Masvidal having a lot of fun in there. Ooh.
Oh, right hand by Nate. There's that kick to the body again.
Nice trip, not quite enough. Masvidal keeps his balance well, goes to a half Nelson, controlling the waist.
Masvidal, big shots from the top.
You gotta love watching the big dogs go at it, you know what I mean? It's just, they might be slower, but man, they're so much more powerful. Like any fight could end it, you know, or sorry, any punch can end it. You never know.
They go on their way. That's the true BMF.
And they give him a Monster Energy drink. I mean, it's a major sponsor, so I get it. The Kyles of the world are psyched. All right, wow, look how fast I'm running up these steps. What the fuck? This actually does look like a proper, like, why am I moving so fast up the stairs? Like, look how fast I'm going. It's like, it's so quick. It's hilarious.
The highlight Gaethje! Dustin, the Diamond Poirier!
All right, BMF belt fight underway.
Oh!
Gaethje goes high.
They come to fight. They're coming to rip your head off.
I asked Charles Oliveira who was the hardest puncher. He said Gaethje. He said Poirier had better timing, but he said when Gaethje hit him, it stunned him.
Good right hand by Gaethje. That round was fucking brilliant.
Whenever somebody fight Justin Gaethje, they don't come out looking the same.
About a minute gone by round two. Oh!
Damn!
Justin Gaethje head kicks Dustin Poirier into the stratosphere.
Just done. The previous champ putting it on him is awesome.
Special, and the
I love that.
When I give my Hall of Fame speech, this is going to be part of it. So that put me in the history books. That's why I'm here.
Justin Gaethje, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think one time on pay-per-view, I need to call him a bad motherfucker.
They'll want to fight for that belt, so we'll do it again.
The challenger!
Max Holloway versus Alexander. Oh.
The great Volkanovski!
I figured I'd let the man do it himself. That's the best form of his career. Volkanovski defeated Holloway in a trilogy of epic fights. Volkanovski won the first fight by unanimous decision with his intense and high-volume leg kicks. Holloway's sharpness in attack and reaction time in defense were key factors in this second fight. However, he lost by a controversial split decision. The trilogy was sealed with a dominating performance of strike speed and timing, earning Volkanovski a clean sweep. The clean sweep of all three judges' scorecards. Holloway was considered by many to be down and out after these losses to Volkanovski, but in typical Holloway fashion, he came back stronger than ever. Like, we don't have to show the losses. Let's just tell you about them.
I went out there and shut Max down. I literally beat him at his own game.
All right, Volk wins the first one. Fight 2, Volk wins by split decision. Excuse me, split decision. So he's 2 for 2.
You can't leave it to these guys. We got some bad judging.
Interesting.
It seems like Volkanovski is faster than ever.
Volk wins again, 3 for 3. The comeback.
That's the journey. Anybody that sit here and tell you this is an easy journey is lying to you.
The warrior from Waianae, Hawaii.
Holloway!
His signature style of relentless pace and high volume saw him rise to the pinnacle of the 145-pound division.
Train till your idols become your rivals.
Max Holloway is the undisputed UFC featherweight champion. It is going to take a Herculean effort from one of these other contenders to take out Max Bless Holloway.
The best featherweight king of all time.
Is there anyone else? Step forward. Let's go!
As great as Max Holloway is, this is his toughest challenge. This guy is for real.
The first fight, he did his thing. He went out there, he fought his fight.
That was a close fight.
He got the decision. And that happened. We went back to the gym, went back to the drawing board, and they blessed us with a second one. I hit him with some good shots.
Look at this, wow!
I dropped him a bunch of times.
Oh, man, he's down again.
I thought I did enough. The owner of the company thought I did enough, but it doesn't matter.
Volkanovski makes good on the first title defense. Controversial it may have been.
Normally when a guy is 2-0 against a champ, we don't get to see a third fight, but seeing as how you maybe think it went the other way, do you think...
I don't know, did anybody in here score it for Volkanovski?
We have got a trilogy to complete. And now the onus on Max Holloway to get a finish against the champion, Alexander Volkanovski. We'll see if Max Holloway can rally. And still! The Volkanovski era is officially underway.
After that third Volkanovski fight, a lot of people told me that I need to retire or do something else because I ain't never gonna see a title fight ever again.
But Max Holloway did not overcome the hardships of growing up in the rough neighborhoods of Oahu just to accept defeat.
The blessed era ain't over till it's over.
I just had to prove to the people that I was undeniable. My very next fight was a contender. You know, all these guys is all contenders.
While reclaiming the 145-pound title remained the prime focus, a rare opportunity arose.
Las Vegas! We have arrived at the monster that is UFC 300.
A kid from Waianae being able to fight for the BMF belt. I'm excited I'm here, not only for Waianae, but for all of Hawaii.
All right, UFC 300 for BMF is pretty crazy. Whoa! It's probably a good thing that I finished on this one. Chronological made way more sense. Look at this shit. Holy shit. Well, they are not joking. Masvidal.
So calculated and violent.
All right, Masvidal was a street fighter reputation, dominated early exchanges with Diaz with sharp elbows, body kicks, and relentless pace. After 3 rounds of gritty action, the fight was controversially stopped, awarding Masvidal a TKO victory. Crowd boos rang out around the arena. Masvidal's performance cemented him as the inaugural BMF champion. Poirier. Dustin Poirier's BMF title fight took place at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City against Justin Gaethje. The bout was highly anticipated rematch as the two had previously clashed in the 2018 Fighting of the Year contender. Poirier showed sharp boxing early on until Gaethje landed a perfectly timed high kick that locked Poirier out cold, resulting in a tough loss to Louisiana native. All right, Gaethje. Justin Gaethje looked to defend his BMF belt against the formidable, well-known Hawaiian. The fight was a 5-round war. A spinning back kick from Holloway shattered Gaethje's nose in the second round. Gaethje responded by dropping Holloway late in the fourth, but with 10 seconds left in the final round, Holloway landed a knockout blow, snatched the BMF title in cinematic fashion. Like, that's so badass, man. It's almost like it's scripted, you know? Oh, let's go to Diaz. I think we were supposed to go end-to-end first.
King of this motherfucker now, and it's right here, all right?
Nate Diaz entered the Octagon in Madison Square Garden, vowing to claim the BMF title in its first iteration at UFC 244. The Californian more than delivered in a brutal 15-minute battle. Despite his resilience, a devastating gash above his right eye and a doctor's stoppage decision cut the fight short, leaving Masvidal as the winner.
So
all right.
Go out there, be perfect, be athletic, be agile, hostile, and kill him up.
All right, Justin Gaethje's first shot at the UFC's BMF title came at UFC 291 against Dustin Poirier. After a hardly contested first round, Gaethje feinted a punch before unleashing a devastating head kick just 1 minute into the second round. Strike dropped Poirier instantly, earning Gaethje a spectacular KO victory and crowning him the second ever BMF champ. And then Holloway. In a lightweight showdown against title holder Justin Gaethje, Holloway showcased both strategy and grit before daring Gaethje to stand and trade in the dying seconds of round 5. With just 1 second left, Holloway connected with an overhand right, knocking Gaethje unconscious and earning a dramatic buzzer beater KO to claim the BMF belt. Performance was widely praised as a true embodiment of the BMF ethos, cementing Holloway's reputation as a fearless warrior. So this is probably going to be on me to make sure he's knocked out with 10 seconds remaining. This is going to be crazy, bro.
Competition he faces, and he knows this is one of the most dangerous challengers he's ever faced in Justin Gaethje. This man puts himself in danger every single fight.
These are two of the most skilled guys in the world. This is going to be fun. Holloway does a lot of his work with his hands, but if you're just boxing Max Holloway, you are behind.
Justin Gaethje is one of the best leg kickers in the sport.
Imagine having a leg kick so devastating it just knocks you off your feet literally.
Gaethje still valiantly pressing
forward. These guys kick so hard, it's not even funny.
I think he broke his nose. Yeah. That nose is destroyed. And his mouth is wide open.
A good right hand to that jaw.
Good week. Just focus on that.
To the fight for him.
Beautiful low kick. Look at that leg of Max. It's busted up. Max is such a tough guy, though. He ignores it. Oh!
Overhand it, boy.
Another one.
Yeah, Holloway's going to have to switch stance here.
Gaethje putting on the pressure.
It's a different look in Gaethje's eyes now.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, Max is in trouble.
All right, so here it is, 5th and final round. Huge right in round 5 for Holloway.
All right, this is where I get tagged in.
Oh, Gaethje covering up. Holloway continues to fire, and now a counter right from Gaethje.
Wow, what a combination by Holloway.
The action for this one.
Okay, what's my objective? First one.
And that is just one of the things, right? You start talking to people that watch fights, respect, is that everything can change in one moment.
Come on, get up.
It's such a game of inches when it comes to mixed martial arts.
Oh my God.
And that is not a skill Holloway always has. That's something
that nose is fucked up.
He does it from very, very close. Very impressive. Some real hard skill too.
Gaethje's cardio is outstanding. You wonder the extent to which this nose and breathing pattern could compromise that. We're just not seeing.
Look at his face. Oh God.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Oh, and that one open and wide open.
Oh my God. Oh man, I'm trying to enter it, but he's getting me good. Well, we're tired.
Thus far, perhaps a contender for some.
There you go.
Moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face.
Oh God! Get up, get up, get up! Oh, I got him! It wasn't quite 10 seconds, but it was pretty close. Wow.
a lot of people say, why would you do that against one of the most dangerous 155ers that can take your lights out? Use up 4 rounds.
An absolute.
Oh God, just like folded him like a chair.
And I'm like, because Justin Gaethje is a stand-up guy. If the roles was reversed, I think he would have gave me the shot.
That's a warrior. That's a real warrior. That's a BMF.
That's crazy, bro. So cinematic. All right, there we go. Max's story is complete. And then, oh wait, what's this one up here? There's something up top. Maybe not. It's just a viewing platform. What's over here? Oh, I think it just depends where you start. No, I've already done this one, so. Oh, this is just the exit. I see. So they do meet up here. So, should I not have gotten a trophy for completing all the objectives? I mean, I think that's it, right? They're all finished. Let me just go see then. I just want to see what the trophy says. Maybe I'm misreading it. Complete. Yeah, complete all objectives in a single Hall of Legends. I did that. Maybe it's... Is it talking about like one brand? Like that's not on... Wait, why is that not unlocking? I mean, it's just a single one, so shouldn't it be unlocked? Because I did do them all. No? Is there anything else I'm missing? No? Alright, well, I guess Holloway's done. I don't know why it's not unlocking. That was a pretty cool story, though. I like that we get to see so much about it. Alright, so all finished. Next up is Alex Pereira. Feared for his knockout power, Alex Pereira is one of the most dangerous strikers. Former kickboxing champion, quickly rose through the MMA ranks with his calm presence and devastating precision. Known as Potan, the Brazilian has captured titles in multiple divisions and remains a lethal force.
Foi muito bom, nascendo ali na favela, crescendo ali. São desafios, né? Uma competição.
One of the baddest men on this planet.
In 2.5 years, this guy has won belts in 2 divisions and defended. This is a special talent.
Alex Pereira and still.
UFC hoje, né? Onde é minha casa.
Each one's themed accordingly as well. It's pretty cool, bro. All right, stone hands. Potan means stone hands in the Tupi-Guarani language, reflecting both Alex Pereira's indigenous heritage and symbolizing hands so powerful they strike like stone. Pereira's nickname captures his knockout ability while honoring his cultural roots. Hometown hero. Alex Pereira knows that how fighting changed his life and helped support his family. He now gives back by supporting young people in his hometown of São Bernardo do Campo. Through a school that combines martial arts with English and computer education, he helps children build confidence, discipline, and skills for life. Pereira says it's proof that sport saves lives, reflecting on both his personal journey and his commitment to empowering his community. Okay, let's see what's behind. Not a lot. And everything's kind of designed a little bit differently too, hey? Hey. Stop it. See, what's happening is the fight, like my stick drift is causing him to step away from the thing in the background, which is causing it to back out. Anyway, Pataxio masks. Pataxo masks are handcrafted from natural materials like wood and decorated with red, yellow, and black pigments made from annatto, genipapo, and clay. These colors and the geometric patterns used reflect the Pataxo people's cosmology, social structure, and connection to nature. While not central to Pataxo rituals, these masks are used in some ceremonies and represent cultural identity and heritage. Whoa. Now that's one way of doing it, hey? Sorry, just 1 second.
Bom, eu nasci, né, e me criei na periferia de São Paulo, em São Bernardo do Campo. Meu pai, minha mãe, 7 filhos. Pô, muito difícil para tentar ajudar minha família. Não terminei os estudos, que eu sempre trabalhei com meu pai, né, de servente de pedreiro. Depois dos 12 anos de idade, eu fui trabalhar em uma borracharia e eu fui aprendendo ali a ter uma vida, uma qualidade de vida não muito legal, né. Onde estava difícil ali, cada vez eu ia me afundando mais, né, na bebida, e eu falei, pô, eu tenho que parar, né, e é onde eu conheci a arte marcial, especificamente o kickboxing.
Pereira is one of the most feared strikers to ever fight in kickboxing.
Os meus principais títulos no kickboxing: campeão brasileiro, campeão pan-americano, campeão do WGP, aonde eu vi que eu tinha feito tudo no kickboxing e eu queria mais desafios para mim e aonde eu fiz essa transição para o MMA.
Here is Alex Pereira, and this is a nod to his indigenous people back in his native land.
Assim como os meus antepassados, né, faziam sem condições nenhuma, né, mas sempre lutavam, guerreando, né, e indo em busca ali de ter uma vida melhor, um alimento para comer.
It's good to always be connected to your roots, to know who you are, but also know where you came from. And I like and I respect a lot his connection with his own people and his nature.
E a luta é a mesma coisa, é uma luta diária, nos treinos, na vida. E, pô, quando chega ali em cima, a gente sabe que a gente tem que colocar tudo em prática, tudo aquilo que a gente treinou. Então eu me inspiro muito nessas pessoas. Bom, a gente está no bairro Batistini. Esse é o bairro onde eu nasci e me criei. Boa, tranquilão.
As Pereira continues his dominant reign as a UFC champion, he's never forgotten where he came from. And uses his success to help those in his former community.
Bom, pessoal, boa tarde. Bom, muito feliz de estar aqui, reunindo todos vocês aqui. Minha vida está sendo abençoada e eu quero retribuir com isso. As câmeras estão aqui, não estou aqui para me mostrar. Eu quero incentivar as pessoas a fazer as doações para quem precisa. Acho que a gente vai conseguir fazer uma diferença, não só na vida de vocês, mas na vida de muitas pessoas. Muito obrigado. A minha realidade era a dessas pessoas, né? Assim, muita dificuldade. E sempre o meu medo foi, tipo, passar fome. Posso fazer isso, eu vou fazer. Se cada um fazer um pouquinho, né? A gente vai fazer a diferença.
Okay, humble champ. So what's after this one? I'm a little bit turned around. Okay. Each one's laid out differently too. This one's way more linear. All right, Alex Pereira, fighter profile. Sal Bernardo de Campos, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Origin, indigenous Brazilian ancestry belonging to the Pataxo people in the Bahia region of Brazil. Nickname Alex Potan Pereira, a nickname meaning stone hands in the Tupi-Guarani language, was given to him by his coach, reflecting his powerful striking and honors his indigenous heritage. Interesting detail, around the time Alex Pereira started kickboxing, he explored his grandparents' indigenous heritage. This deepened connection is a source of pride and inspired him to honor his heritage before each fight. I mean, you gotta, the roots, right? Gotta go back to your roots. Hey, Jackie. Alex, John, Sai, what's up? Chama. In Portuguese, chama is imperative form of the verb chamar, which can be translated literally as call or summon. Pereira uses chama as his battle cry to convey energy, assertiveness, and readiness, inviting his rivals to step up and fight. It's become his signature expression, reflecting his fearless mindset and warrior-like spirit. Quantum kick. This one seems to be more... See, this one's more linear, but this one's the first set. I don't know, it seems better to do it sequentially instead, because that epic finale was like... You know? Why do I get the vibe? Where am I getting the vibe? This kind of gives me like a Hitman vibe.
Elite kickboxing technique blends precision, patience, and the constant threat of fight-ending power.
Chama.
A formula perfected by Alex Pereira.
Oh, that's the power.
Damn, dude's just
Pay
out.
attention to the mechanics of that punch. Watch how he loads his hips. Like a corkscrew. Like winding up rubber bands. That's where the power is generated. Legs and hips.
But in his posture, his presence is very intimidating in there. He stands very tall, and he's just really big, so he's constantly kind of in your space, never allowing you to feel comfortable.
He throws those kicks with no telegraph, and he doesn't even put his full body weight into them. He doesn't turn the hips over. That's one of the reasons why he lands them so well, because you don't see the shift in his shoulders. Look at the beauty in this hook. I mean, it's perfect.
That's perfect.
He gets you thinking that you're all right standing in front of him, and then just torques that right on the chin.
Guys, bring that back one more time. Watch that level change, guys. When his feet set, look at him. Level change, spring it to the left hook. Such high-level kickboxing technique.
Good technique creates the opening, but it's Pereira's power that closes the show.
Okay, what's next? Is there anything behind there? There was nothing behind there, right? Just words. Pereira's posture, his presence is very intimidating in there, never allowing you to feel comfortable. The path to glory. Alex Pereira began kickboxing in Brazil around 2009-2010, using martial arts to overcome a challenging past. Turning professional in 2012, he quickly became known for his knockout power and precise striking. Pereira won the middleweight championship in October 2017 and went on to defend the title multiple times with his aggressive yet technical style. In January 2021, he made history as the first fighter to hold titles in two weight classes, capturing the light heavyweight championship. Hence, the super fight was born, essentially.
Kickboxing is more than power. It's precision. In the UFC, kickboxing is the backbone of modern striking. Blending punches, kicks, knees, and elbows into one seamless weapon. Every step matters. Footwork creates angles. Angles create openings. Timing turns speed into damage. A body kick that stops forward pressure.
Oh, God.
A head kick that
The
ends
sting,
the fight.
bro.
A counter that lands before the opponent even resets. Kickboxing teaches fighters how to control distance, how to stay balanced while attacking, and how to strike without being hit. In mixed martial arts, where chaos is constant, kickboxing brings structure, discipline in motion, violence with intention. Because in the UFC, the cleanest strike is often the most devastating.
Okay. Which is the best way to go? I think just follow the road. Yeah, this one actually you are forced to go in a direction.
185-pound UFC champion Israel Adesanya is
It
quite
won't be,
literally
Zerka.
unstoppable at his weight class.
He's a
Console
truly
only.
unique talent. His kickboxing, his striking is on another level.
Now defending his title with ease.
Maybe the next
crop
one, who
of
knows?
Potential threats to Adesanya's crown appears to be wearing thin. But a former foe from a past life has entered the fray. The only man to ever knock him out between the ropes has now made his own transition to mixed martial arts.
Pereira is one of the best strikers on earth. Knocked out Israel Adesanya with one punch with kickboxing gloves. Oh my goodness! This guy does that to the best kickboxers on planet Earth.
Ele achava que eu nunca ia chegar.
O UFC hoje, né, onde é minha casa, eu estou preparado para tudo.
Oh! I mean, that is the same hook he knocked out Adesanya with.
That was then, and this is now.
You're walking in there against your equal. They are going to go to war.
Now it's time for my story.
His legacy as a champion would not be complete if he didn't fight Alex Pereira now.
Now we're here. It's the fucking biggest card of the year. I'm gonna blow the roof off that bitch.
Wait, you're in the theater right now? Can people hear me? Hey, everyone. This guy's watching porn. Look at him right now. In a movie theater of all places. I'm sorry. Origins of kickboxing. Kickboxing began to influence mixed martial arts in the early 1990s. During the UFC's early style versus style era, strikers often struggled against grapplers, but pioneers like Maurice Smith proved that elite kickboxers could succeed, highlighted by his historic UFC 14 victory in '97. By the 2000s, kickboxing and Muay Thai techniques such as powerful punches, leg kicks, and combinations had become central to modern MMA, forming the foundation of today's UFC striking. Yeah, that's the thing. So, like, the thing that's about Pereira that they're really talking about is that he's not really doing a traditional, like, load where you'd be able to telegraph what he's doing. You know what I mean? So, like, he might, like, you can usually tell when someone's, like, lining up a punch or a kick or whatever, but he kind of just pops him out of nowhere. You just never expect him. Anyway, Deck, thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and just mute this for a sec because it's so cinematic, but I know what you're doing. Appreciate it. Let's get you to... I already know what's coming. Welcome to the stream as well. And Jake as well. What's up, boys? All right, so I think we're finally ready for the first fight. Adesanya. As we said earlier, Adesanya soft like lasagna. All right, so this is the quantum kick. I don't know why they're out of order.
Pereira, when he first started fighting in MMA and then got signed to the UFC, I was immensely excited. He is a truly exceptional striker with ridiculous power.
Israel Adesanya, the undisputed greatest middleweight in the world at present.
Wow, you just edged.
This is an opportunity for him to get revenge.
Apparently I don't know what you're doing.
How great he truly is. This is one of my most look forward to moments in this sport.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, nice right hand by Izzy.
Sabia que seria uma luta dura.
I literally don't know what you're doing. So I don't. Oh man, Deck's dropping big heat in the gifted memberships. Thank you, brother. That's how much is that now?
Hands from the challenger.
Look at this.
Adesanya with a beautiful takedown.
Ground and pound by the champion.
68 so far, 69. Oh, 69. I see what you're doing.
For the champion.
You just gifted 69 members.
Agora no quarto round eu falei, pô, não vou ficar fazendo o mesmo jogo. Eu vou me expor pouco mais.
You're an absolute G, bro. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Beautiful sequence by Adesanya.
The champ's starting to open up now.
I will check in a second. What's the objective right now? Okay, I'm still not playing.
Attacking all areas to great effect.
As Pereira gets tired and he starts
Mess that up.
Single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him.
Absolutely.
Oh, shit.
He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single.
Get off, get off.
Now some separation.
So far, I'm just forcing it. Oh, he's trying to take me down.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Well, I am actually struggling to hit him. There we go. What's the other one? Finished by TKO or KO?
He had him back against the Octagon. He's got to be the one pressing his man. The problem is, Pereira just gets big on him, right? He starts to stalk him and walk into him. And almost the posture of Pereira is very scary because he's such a big guy in there.
Adesanya's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
That was nice. It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect him.
Back to his feet. Straight hands there. Somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Big head kick.
I couldn't knock him out in the round. All right, let's actually do a tally and see how many members that actually was, or where we're sitting now. Oh no, that is 550. Absolute G. Thank you, brother. Bringing us back up into the fives. I must have done a math incorrectly. My math ain't mathing. Me doing bad math is not new.
But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed.
You good?
Denise, what's up? I'm assuming you got gifted.
Well, a tale of two corners, right? Pereira's corner trying to get him going to the tune of a finish here, while on the other side, Adesanya 5 minutes away from remaining the UFC standard at 185 pounds. Fifth and final round.
I'm slow right now. I have no stamina.
We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
I'm not doing well. Oh, God.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Back to the feet.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't finish him, though. I'm wasting stamina. I just gotta wait. I might have to restart because I am no stamina to finish him.
Finding a hard time finding your rhythm. You gotta just go back to.
Yeah, I am exhausted, brother.
Or you gotta put caution to the wind.
I just said, Zerka, it's not. You gotta listen for the response if you're gonna ask a question, bro.
Finding a guy who's fighting very well. It's one thing to fight.
It's looking bad.
You set the tempo of the fight right away, but he is so behind.
Oh, there, I lost. That was a bad one. I was just forcing it. How did I lose so much stamina? That's crazy.
Championship round experience that he's relying on.
Under 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, he's starting to beat him up.
I gotta finish the hooks.
Back to his feet. Adesanya goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the field. Adesanya is there again.
When Izzy was struggling with Alex is when he had him back against the Octagon. got to be the one pressing in advance. The problem is...
Okay, what's going on? Got out of it quickly. I have to KO him or TKO him.
What a showcase.
Oh, it went over him. That would have been...
I guess they probably had a...
That was a massive shot that just landed in close.
God, he gets it down there. He protects his face. That's why it's like, it's just never enough to fully knock him out.
Under a minute now to go in the round. And it looks as though he'll let him... Oh!
There it is.
That'll do it. Alex, that'll do it. And he did it. He did it again.
Yeah, I know that Bruce Lee was only in the game, only in like UFC 2 as a like a I think it was like a pre-order fighter or something like that.
He did it again. He did it again.
Similar to the last fight that we had in kickboxing, it comes down to the last round. He had to gather his spirit up to be able to get the job done, and he did.
Hey, Marcus.
It's poetic.
Já estava escrito. Eu sabia que eu ia ser campeão.
All right, first fight. Okay, how do we get to the next one? All right, flow state. Yeah, see, it is doing it sequentially, so we were supposed to do it sequentially. I wonder if that's why I didn't get the trophy. Apparently, they're supposed to pop when you get back to the main menu, but maybe it just kind of messed it up.
Pra mim tá pensando tudo que eu vou fazer, condiciono muito, né? A minha parte física.
That guy had one mindset, and is to be the best in the world.
Se você treinou bem, você vai estar bem com a sua mente para isso, mas tem coisas que a gente aprende na luta, né? Não dá para aprender no treino, né? Essa adrenalina, esse nervosismo, esses medos de você se controlar, então
eu participo de uma luta diária, né? Dentro daquela academia, só fera, né? Então, cara, é uma luta diária para mim. Confiante, sempre. Pé no chão, sempre.
Damn. So it's not even just for show. He could actually use the bow. I wasn't sure if he was just trying to like do that for like a promotional thing because it's his ancestors. What's this? Oh, let's talk about, oh, it's a flow state. Yeah, it's kind of giving you the heads up in flow state. That's cool.
A deer and a lion both feel the same adrenaline levels when they collide with each other. Only difference is one of them really wants to be there.
Every human have feeling like afraid, scared, something. That's why regular fighters and champions, they have one big difference. You can control your emotional.
I know what mind and where I need to be at mentally. I show up every time.
I want to be there. I'm not there to see what happens. I'm there to take over.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, it was on the wall. I was looking this way, but it zoomed me in on that side for some reason. So what does this one say then? Sorry, I didn't. I don't know why it like changed the angle. I think it's just where I was. That's why it keeps locking me out. I think it's my stick drift though, bro.
Bom, a sensação de entrar naquele octógono é algo que não dá pra passar pra todos vocês.
Oh my God, it's so intense.
It's like this every time he fights.
What a moment right here.
Bom, naquela hora, às vezes algumas pessoas me olham e fazem, pô, esse cara é frio, esse cara não tem sentimento. Mas sim, eu tenho sentimento. Eu tenho os meus medos, os meus receios, né? Porque a gente está tratando de uma luta, é algo que é perigoso. Eu tenho que estar bem comigo mesmo, né? E eu fazendo tudo isso, controlando todos os meus medos, depois eu esqueço tudo e vou fazer o que eu treinei. É um pouco complicado explicar isso, mas é algo que na hora ali eu nem sei se é boa, se é ruim de verdade, mas dá pra sentir algo ali, né?
That's what I'm talking about. This man is a monster.
It's just kind of more moments. The brain in flow. In a UFC fight, when an athlete's brain is in flow, they are fully immersed. The crowd noise drops and everything moves in slow motion. Combos come together effortlessly, counters trigger on instinct, and timing is perfectly synced. When a fighter's brain is in flow, they see their opponent's movements before they fully commit. In this mode, they're not just fighting, they're locked in, untouchable, and one step ahead. All right, next fight. Flow state, they call it.
I always wonder how these fighters will respond to being in the main event for the first time. It seems like Khalil Roundtree has prepared himself mentally to try and do something truly special.
And what an opportunity this man has. Not just the UFC light heavyweight champion, but to beat one of the scariest human beings that has ever competed in the sport. Anybody he hits, you can see the look on their face like they've never been hit like that before.
Here we go. Main event for the light heavyweight title. Left-hand connection by Roundtree Jr.
Khalil seems pretty calm in there.
He's prepared.
Oh!
This Peloton intensity is just nuts.
This is a dangerous game.
Whoa! Big right-hand connection by Roundtree Jr. Pereira seemingly has recovered.
All right, what do we got? Open a cut. Oh, I missed him.
Khalil should know now he can hurt him.
1 minute to go in the round. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Pereira.
Damn it, I don't want to waste my stamina. What the hell's happening? Oh shit. He's fucking me up.
Oh my goodness, that was nasty. His opponent's in big trouble here. He's still fighting.
I couldn't open the cut. He definitely has. I'm used to my like career fighter who has really good stamina.
I may need to get the alarm.
Pereira's stamina is more realistic. Let's just say.
Despite the fact that he stayed upright.
Yeah, he's got a great chin, but you cannot take these types of shots multiple times.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the school.
Good. You good? Let's go.
Round 3.
Pereira's corner's telling him he needs to be more responsible defensively. They recognize the dangers now. Told him lay off the high kicks. John Wood was very happy with what Khalil Roundtree has done.
Other than perhaps some of that damage sustained to that lead leg, John Wood's got to really like what's happened through.
How come I can't open the cut?
Back to his feet.
Oh shit! See, I knocked him out. It's not. Oh. Dude, I'm struggling to open a cut and I knock him out. See, I could have done all those things, you know? But the cut would not open to save it. It's just...
But seemingly has recovered.
That high kick, yep, and got caught. On the return by Khalil. Khalil should know now he can hurt him.
There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
Bro, I can't. Oh, with elbows. Oh, I'm so sorry. It says elbows specifically. I'm sorry. That's why it's not working. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the proper instructions. My apologies.
Moreno seemingly has recovered.
Because Alex got overzealous. Threw that high kick, yep, and got caught. On the return by Khalil. Khalil should know now he can hurt him.
Can't.
Now under a minute to go in the second round.
Now he's spamming. I did open him up. There you go.
Oh, that appears to have opened him up. Cutman's getting excited on it.
I mean,
Cutman's earning his check today.
These guys don't want to just sit around and watch. They want to come to work for their money. And tonight, the Cutman's going to have to work for his cash because that cut can get nasty.
Oh, hurt bad. Again to the body with conviction.
Oh shit, I'm down. Get up. Oh, and then I got a cheeky extra hook or hook kick. Well, I think it was more of a roundhouse, but still, it kind of cooked in. All right, now I just got to knock him out whenever I'm ready.
Ready? Good. Come on, let's go. Round 3.
Pereira's corner's telling him he needs to be more
lead leg. John was really like what happened through 2. Man, that was crazy. He was rocking and rolling, and then
so well. He took that big shot that rocked him. I wonder if he's going to be able to regain all of that momentum. He puts his knee on the belly.
It's not enough. It's not enough. I'm just wasting stamina. It's not ready for a knockout yet.
back to his feet. All right, here's a
This fight by knockout, it doesn't even... There it is. Damn! You gotta wait for him to leave himself open. Damn. It was only a matter of time. He's just swinging for the fences, you know?
And what hard by Khalil Roundtree Jr.
Oof.
I mean, he took everything
He's
that
fucked
he
up.
could take, as much as his body would carry him, but Alex Pereira is a different kind of beast.
He was stuck. Man, look at that forehead, bruh. I didn't see the objective, like, finish. Okay, there. I didn't see it check off, but I think it's because it went right into the cutscene. All right, that's 2 down. On to Temple of Warriors.
Sempre. Pé no chão. Sempre.
A former 2-division kickboxing champ, Alex Pereira is known for his power, elite striking, and devastating left hook knockouts. He made his UFC debut in 2021 with a flying knee knockout of Andreas Michilades, followed by wins over Bruno Silva and Sean Strickland that earned him a title shot. Pereira stunned the world by defeating Israel Adesanya via 5th-round TKO to become middleweight champion. He later lost the belt in their rematch at UFC 287, finishing his middleweight run with 4-1 record before moving up to light heavy. Okay, let's go start in this corner. Throw out our garbage because we had a few snacks. Okay. Just. All right. Light heavyweight. So now it's light heavyweight bouts.
One of the most dominant fighters in the division's history, Alex Pereira now stands in the lineage of powerful light heavyweight champions. A relentless ground and pound machine who weaponized pressure, Tito Ortiz built his reign on control, cardio, and sheer dominance.
Tito Ortiz.
With iron takedown defense and fight-ending power, Chuck Liddell forced opponents to stand and trade and paid them back with knockouts. Explosive power in human form, Rampage Jackson made power a strategy and intimidation a weapon.
Watch it go flat right there.
The most successful light heavyweight in UFC history, John Jones turned range, timing, and creativity into a championship formula. An Olympic wrestler with heavyweight power, Daniel Cormier closed distance, imposed will, and broke elite fighters in the clinch. With veteran patience and unshakable grit, Glover Teixeira proved that pressure and belief can outlast youth.
Glover Teixeira breaks through at 42.
Each champion reshaped the division in his own image. Now, Alex Pereira, a modern destroyer whose elite kickboxing, calculated violence, and championship pedigree place him firmly in the lineage of light heavyweight greatness.
All right, what's next here? Other side of the fence. Moving up the class.
Pereira has elected to move forward with new opponents and do so in a new weight class.
People are talking a lot about whether or not Alex Pereira needs to move up a weight class because he's so big. I think the weight cut was hard.
Pereira walks around like 40 pounds heavier than 185. He's huge. I wonder how long he can do that.
I wonder if Alex is like, I'm gonna go up to 205.
Eu decidi isso, né, pouco antes, né, da minha última luta contra o Israel Adesanya. Mas a minha próxima luta agora no meio pesado é uma outra categoria, né? Essa minha estreia no meio pesado. Com certeza são atletas mais pesados, então tô fazendo um trabalho de força.
I mean, to make that weight jump, you really have to put on so much muscle.
Tá disputando aí, chegando próximo já desse título também no meio pesado.
The pursuit of greatness led Pereira to the light heavyweight division, looking to join an elite group of fighters who held UFC titles in 2 weight classes.
And then to meet the other weight class, you have to drop it. Like, it's crazy. Well, you have to do different types of training.
Champion in his first appearance at 205. Poatan was perfectly placed for the opportunity that emerged for the vacant belt.
He has become one of the most popular fighters in the world, and tonight trying to join elite class and become the 9th fighter in UFC history to realize the title in a 2nd division.
Man, they really are. They're doing crazy shit with this, aren't they? All right, Alex Pereira's bow and arrow walkout taunt is a deeply personal ritual that honors his Pataxo heritage. He uses the gesture to symbolically fire an arrow at his opponent, centering himself mentally and stepping into a warrior mindset. The ritual is complemented by his walkout music, face paint, and headdress, all of which represent his cultural roots. Pereira uses his walkout to celebrate Pataxo culture while intimidating opponents every time he steps in the octagon.
Eu mudei pra Caneric porque se eu vou lutar em MMA, é o lugar que eu tenho que estar, né? Igual eu falei pra você, o Glover, com a história de vida, toda essa trajetória dele, era o cara que eu tinha que estar do lado o tempo todo. Treinar com o Glover, pra mim foi muito importante, né? O desenvolvimento pras minhas lutas, porque é um cara experiente, é um cara que, pô, o cara foi campeão.
know, it's great. Alex, good vibe over here. It's good to have his motivation and ready to go. And the way he trained today. It's amazing to see that focus.
Finally, I catch a stream. Been in hospital with a shingles and rose fever at the same time.
Muito bem o jogo.
Vai ficar batendo aí, ó, pum. Aí fazendo eu batendo. Na hora que eu levantar, ó, pum, na ponta.
Eu descrevo essa relação que eu tenho com o Glover como de irmão.
Pretty much like the same thing, like same music. It's like, it's cool. It's cool to have him over here as a friend. We hang out not just in the gym, we hang out off the gym, you know. Sua casa? Você acha que você vai ganhar? Porque você tá na sua casa? Você vai ver. Você vai ver. Olha lá. I won!
Então por isso que dá muito certo, não tem ego, não tem inveja, não tem nada. Então é 100% saudável.
Hey, what's up, Tim? Thanks for 43 months. Sorry to hear that, bro. Hope things are getting better for you. Or you're feeling a little better. All right, Quinton Rampage Jackson was a major figure in the UFC. UFC's light heavyweight golden era. Known for his aggressive style, devastating slams, and knockout power, he brought intensity and entertainment every time he stepped into the octagon. Jackson made his UFC debut in 2007 and immediately made an impact, scoring back-to-back wins over Chuck Liddell and Dan Henderson. And those were the days, weren't they? John Jones, John Bones.
The person who set the pace, who set the tone for his own destiny. Despite where you've come from and what you've been through, failures you've had, you can be great starting tomorrow.
John Jones is widely regarded as the greatest light heavyweight in UFC history. In 2011, he became the youngest UFC champion, aged 23, and went on to dominate the division for nearly a decade. Known for his elite fight IQ, creative striking, and exceptional reach, Jones defeated multiple former champions throughout his reign, including Shogun Rua, Quinton Rampage Jackson, and Daniel Cormier. Tito Ortiz. See, these are all the guys when I was watching UFC more frequently, this is the era I was watching in for sure. Tito Ortiz, known as the Huntington Beach Bad Boy, is one of the UFC's earliest stars. A key figure in the rise of modern MMA, Ortiz gained fame for his dominant wrestling, relentless ground and pound style, and outspoken trash talk. He captured the UFC light heavyweight title in 2000 and held it over 3 years, successfully defending it 5 times. Hold on. Let's go the other direction. Let's go. Normally I go left to right, but Chuck Liddell.
In front of me. Like I said before, I love the sport. I'll fight anybody. Anybody they want, bring them on.
Chuck Liddell, nicknamed the Iceman, was known for his unorthodox striking and devastating knockout power. He became a fan favorite as one of the sport's early superstars. Captured the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship in 2005 with a knockout of Randy Couture, and went on to defend the title 4 times.
There's no surprises with me. I come in here and try to do my thing. If you have a puncher's chance, like I've said, that's not enough. You have to be one of the best in the world to even compete.
Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier is a former UFC light heavyweight champion and one of the most accomplished fighters in MMA history. A world-class wrestler and self-proclaimed king of the grind, Cormier became champion in 2015 after defeating Anthony Rumble Johnson. He defended the title multiple times and had a heated rivalry with John Jones, one of the division's most iconic matchups. Now he's on the mic. EC on the mic.
Never give up in your dreams. No matter what people say, don't listen to them. They're gonna put you down. Don't listen to those negative people. Believe in yourself, keep going forward.
Glover Teixeira is a former UFC light heavyweight champion known for his toughness, knockout power, and elite grappling. After years as a top contender, he won the title in 2021 at age 42, becoming one of the oldest first-time champions in UFC history. That's crazy. He's widely respected as a veteran of the sport and a fan favorite for his grit and perseverance. I love seeing that, you know? All right, next fight. This is the last. Wait, is this the last one? Yeah, that's the last one already.
Oh my goodness. I cannot wait.
Oh my God, this is so intense.
A luta começou pra mim, né? Não só ali dentro do octógono, mas nas encaradas.
Alex Poatan Pereira trying to become the 9th fighter in UFC history to realize the title in a 2nd division.
Look at this stare down. Intensity,
Whoa.
Here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Yuri Prochazka.
He believes in the samurai spirit, and he carries that with him into the octagon. This is a life or death battle for the soul.
Primeiro round, muito duro. É cara, samurai, né?
His punches come at these very unpredictable angles.
Look for Alex to get at those leg kicks.
Oh, look at that.
Cannot take too many of those.
Crazy power.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. So Alex Pereira having his way with Yuri Prochazka on the feet. Calf kick has been a big weapon early.
John, we have seen him use that in some of his biggest fights. I mean, in the fights against Israel Adesanya, we heard him with
Oh, what the hell?
very early, and it really did make for him to be able to find that finish to win the championship.
Oh, there's that Alex Pereira cap. Oh! Big early knockdown for Peloton. Man, he's still fighting back.
I'm missing his legs.
Look for Alex to get at those leg kicks. He kicked me the other day low like that. It hurt so bad. And he wasn't even kicking me hard.
Right, so a close call there moments ago, champ, and early he nearly...
That was beautiful. Great setup.
There it is.
We have seen him do that time and time again against some of the best fighters in the world. He really does slow him down with that, John.
And it is amazing how much throttle he gets behind it. Just a little flick, and he can really cause havoc for an opponent. And now trying to take the back. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Will he's able to get back up here, but oh, man. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. That'll do it! That is gonna do it, Alex Pereira! Welcome to the history books! And new UFC light heavyweight champion, Peloton! Wow.
Oh, look at the strength there to lift him up. That's crazy.
Division champion in UFC history.
No segundo round eu sabia que ele ia vir mais agressivo.
Oh, big shot by Prochazka.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and now Pereira returns fire.
Mas como ele estava preparado para isso, eu tinha uma surpresa para ele e vocês viram.
Lands a right hand, and it's a left hook here.
Oh.
Oh, big elbows.
They can't. You just gotta stop it.
Welcome to the history books. So Alex Pereira, in just his 7th UFC fight, has realized world
They're like, here,
titles
hold up the
today.
monster. You have to like, imagine having to flex. The product placement almost just ruins it sometimes, you know? It's like, what a moment. You just want to flex on, but you got this stupid fucking energy drink in your hand. Like, come on. Man, I really wish I had an Alani with me right now. It's like, imagine that, you know? Oh, that'd been hilarious. All right, well, it all came down to this. That should be all 3 events. Is there anything behind? No. I think you just gotta leave. There should be like a leave thing, but anyway, all right. Pereira's story is done. Let's hope the trophy pops now, because it hasn't been. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I have to go like back to the main menu. There you go. This official main menu, not just in the mode. All right, so now that we're done that, let's go ahead and Weili Zhang is up next. So our first, our only female one in this, and not only that, she's a fairly up and comer, right? So, well, not up and comer, but you know what I mean, like, you know, like a newer fighter compared to the other two. Well, Holloway's newer too, I guess. New era. Actually, not really. I keep thinking everything's new, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like, it's 2026 already. Shit's not new anymore, is it? Anyway, let's jump in. Zhang Weili is a dominant champion known for her strength, skill, and relentless pace. Rising from Handan, she became China's first UFC champion and a global star. Her well-rounded style and resilience have defined multiple strawweight championship runs. Weili continues to set the standard in women's MMA.
伟大是每个人都努力的方向。 然后我会拿出自己最好的表现给大家看。
if she is on her game, she is the best female pom-pom fighter in the world.
Oh! Weili!
Oh my God!
That is a truly special athlete.
And she captures the imagination of fans around the world.
从小我就想成为大侠。
I love watching the lighter fighters go at it, you know, like strawweights, welterweights, because they're usually so much faster. You know what I mean? They're not as powerful, not as strong, but they're so quick usually. You know, the lighter you are, the more mobile you usually are. Oh, this is cool, man. Dude, there's actually a dude sweeping up in here and everything. All right. I definitely... Oh, it's a film. Or was that her? I didn't even notice that was her. All right, so we have more info here. Handcrafted training stick. In Weili Zhang's early MMA journey, she used a handmade training stick her father crafted from an old broomstick. A basic practice tool to build her technique, strengthen her discipline, and hone her skills through repetition. Simple and unpolished, it symbolizes her humble beginnings. Before the titles and championships, there was dedication, perseverance, and unwavering family support. You know what, man? Those kind of like starting moments, it's like a movie. And the guy who, the fighter who trained with bare bones and got to where they are is gonna fuck you up because they mastered it with like not the best of the best. Now you give them the best of the best equipment and like training and all that. Watch out. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I meant, Declan. I misspoke, I guess, because like, you know, time flies kind of thing. It feels new to me, but it's not anymore.
我妈妈她是佛教徒嘛，所以每次我比赛的时候，她都祈祷说我和我的对手都不要受伤，不管输赢，只要都不要受伤就行了。
Though a Buddhist
Jesus
who valued
Christ.
calm over competition, her mother never held Weili back. Instead, she nurtured the focus and resilience that would shape a champion.
A Buddhist fighter is crazy.
他也特别调皮，就给他教人的底都悬嘛，挖个坑，挖个坑，压着他往外蹦，蹦出来了下正翅，再正翅，叫他往外蹦着玩，再蹦上。
不是挖了一个洞，是挖了一个坑。当时我们小的时候
Bro, that's crazy.
有这样的说法。
Basically, you were training her at a young age to do box jumps. Seriously, that's what that was.
感觉好像人人都会两手一样。我们邯郸呢，一个是杨氏太极和武氏太极的发源地，那边小孩呢就是练武的特别多，就是放学以后他们就会参加武术班、跆拳道班，这种搏击。 所以从小我就喜欢练武术，那我妈妈就说那就支持你。
谁的呀？小女孩她学那干啥嘞？就这，有啥用学呢？
What's the use? Stats. Crazy. Ah, shit. Yeah, I got my first copyright notice. Exempt channels from copyright. It says it's belonging to someone else. It's probably gonna be UFC, but you know what? I feel like none of this whole mode is about that. So I think Declan made up for it with those gifted anyway. So I think we're good. All right, Weili Zhang fighter profile from Handan, Hebei, China. Han Chinese ancestry from Handan and Hebei province, southern China. Nickname. Her nickname Magnum was inspired by her explosive striking, devastating power in fights, likened to the impact of a 44 Magnum firearm. Interesting detail, before becoming UFC champion, Weili worked regular jobs as a hotel receptionist and as a kindergarten teacher. Imagine your kindergarten teacher showing up in UFC and knocking cuz out. And being like, no fighting, no fighting. You know what I mean? Like kids are just starting to scrap or whatever. And then you say that you just see her knocking them out. It's like, I told you to sit in your chair, didn't I? Sit there and shut up. You're gonna, you know? Anyway, sorry. I know it's not like that, but anywho, she didn't begin formal MMA training until her late teens, making her rise to the top even more impressive. It's like 19, 18. Yeah, usually it's like a, you know, high school kind of a thing. You start wrestling and fighting.
Zhang Weili was raised in a working-class family.
Yeah, because in Asian cultures, you say the family name first. So technically her last name is Zhang.
Wasn't optional.
For those that are confused.
工人的宿舍楼，我们刚来到这儿的时候是，你想5口人住15平米的房子。
有一间。
我爸他是那个煤矿的工人，就是我小的时候他还是在那个坑下挖煤。
Have you noticed mom's always smiling and they're not?
他有正式单位，他就是有点临时工的那种状态。因为我们家有3个孩子，我有2个哥哥，家里条件当时也不太好。
我们小时候是用伟丽的话就是半散养状态，我们就没有什么，你就上学自己去，放学自己回。
They didn't have much, but were rich in relentless determination to see their daughter and sister succeed.
我小的时候8岁的时候，我就跟我妈妈说，我说我想去那个武术学校，我想去学武术。然后妈妈说你现在太小了，你也不会照顾你自己。
啊，等你长大了吧，再长长吧，长了比这个棍儿高了，然后11、12岁了，就去了武校。
So she was training though in martial arts since a young age though, which is important. But MMA training in late teens, like it's a different, I mean, it's not a different style, but like it advances on so many things. I don't know what you're feeding him, but he is too damn big. He's me, and I'm you. Anybody else get that vibe? Listen up. I'm the LAPD. We need to see Su Young's locker right now. You didn't understand me. We need to see that locker. Oh, they pop back up. Okay. Path to breaking batteries. All right, what's the first one? Breaking barriers. See, 2019 seems like a good place to start. So, which one is it? Sorry, what's the name of the story? China's champion. Sorry, what the fuck is it called? So technically this one's here. The other one I was forced into a certain... I feel like starting low makes more sense. Look, it's literally in Shenzhen, so you're actually in China, so it's like a... Alright, let's go watch the videos over here. Pursuing a dream.
At the age of 16, Zhang Weili moved to Nanjing to pursue a career in martial arts, quickly winning tournaments and rising through the ranks, until the brutal training pushed her body to its limit.
特别疼，洗衣服我弯腰吧，弯一会儿我就直不起来腰，打实战，然后我摔倒以后我就站不起来了。后来就有一次，我家人就知道我受伤了嘛，
心疼，确实心疼。当时谁看了谁都不舒服。
他们就觉得，要不你就回来就学一门技术，因为你现在年龄还不大，你现在还来得及嘛，就这意思。然后我就来北京当保镖来了，然后呢，我还当过幼儿园老师，
就转了一大圈，试了那么多工作，健身教练、会籍，很迷茫，就是找不到自己的路。
然后突然就有一天，我接到一个电话，就说健身房前台感兴趣吗？我说那我去看一看吧。然后当时我进了那个健身房，我第一眼就看到那个擂台了，特别大、特别漂亮一个搏击的场地，什么薪资啊，什么我什么都没问，我就说哎能练吗？就那样我就去了，然后去健身房坐前台。每天呢，除了上班时间，我就自己训练。然后我上午呢就训练，早上起床也不洗脸，就刷个牙，我就去健身房跑步练力量，然后踢沙包。然后晚上客户都走了以后，我就在跑步机上跑步锻炼拉伸。
他从一个运动员，然后试过各种行业，骨子里还是想学打拳，还是学搏击。
这样才选择这个了，哎呀，都这么都走到头算了。
在校训就是认真学，刻苦练，以继承发扬中华武术汇报为己任，百事感头精进，报效祖国，匡扶正义，这是我们这个对每个学生的这个要求。
我们是军事化管理， 冬天的时候是6点起床，夏天4点半。那个时候其实，在武校的时候条件非常艰苦，只有1个星期休息1天，是星期2休息。
还有30秒，别开始，安静点。
Man, 30 seconds when you're doing stuff like that is an eternity.
练的时间长的人打不过，然后我就每天呢就多练，给他们多练。他们睡午觉的时候，我就一个人跑去打沙袋去。有1个多月不到2个月的时间吧，我就感觉我进步了非常多，他们都打不过我了。训练条件也不是太好，生活条件也不是太好，但是那个时候呢就很快乐，很高兴，每天感觉每天都很充实。我从武校里面是不到16岁去了南京，那时候。
You know what? I gotta say, it's interesting that now all of a sudden, like, my YouTube is warning me that there's a potential content ID when it wasn't the entire time for the other modes. I wonder if these specific films for her are copywritten. Anyway, so if we were gonna do it sequentially, it'd be breaking boundaries, I think. But if you look in the middle, it's kind of weird that it's like that. Breaking barriers. I feel like 2019 is better, and then we'll go back to the breaking barriers, which is in the middle. So we're gonna go, oh, wait a minute. You know what? I just realized something. It isn't, I don't know if China does this, forgive my unknowing. Don't you do right to left? I know Japan does that. You, instead of writing left to right, you write right to left. So I'm wondering if this is more roots based. So yeah, it'd be like China's champion. So we'll start with China's champion. Let me know if you guys get any, like, because I know sometimes it like blocks the stream for a second. You can't watch until the video's done. Let me know if that happens. Hold on. That's definitely gonna get me in trouble. I'm sure the other shit is. It's almost like, who cares? But prominent Chinese fighters. Zhang Weili is the most accomplished Chinese fighter in UFC history, a 2-time strawweight champion and the first to win a title. Song Yadong is China's top male bantamweight contender, known for his striking durability. Li Jingliang is a welterweight veteran with knockout power who helped pave the way for Chinese fighters. Yan Jianan is a top strawweight with wins over Andrade and Mackenzie Dern, showing the depth of Chinese women's MMA. Thanks, Deck. Appreciate that. Chinese hip-hop, bruh.
不可能随便就能得到的。我们要付出比普通人要高出很多，就难以想象的那种强度。
在18年的时候，我签了UFC，我就跟他说，才10年了，我说我们应该翻身了。
After losing her professional debut, Zhang Weili rattled off 19 consecutive victories, including 4 standout performances in the UFC.
She is China's biggest hope for a world championship in the UFC.
我觉得如果我可以把金腰带留在中国的话，我觉得这一定是我人生中最辉煌的一刻。对我来说真的是太有意义重大，我觉得来说，然后对中国的 MMA， 我觉得也是意义重大的一件事。
19 straight victories got her to this shot here tonight to be the very first fighter from China and from Asia to wear a UFC championship belt.
She doesn't even know how to do the fight stance. Wait a minute, does this lead somewhere that I shouldn't be going? Oh, to the next spot. Oh wait, no, that's the actual fight night. Okay, then where does this one go? Oh, that's on the way out. Should I still watch it, or just wonder if I should watch it now? I'll just go here.
Mixed martial arts is a global phenomenon. But for years, China, home to one of the world's oldest combat traditions, had never produced a UFC champion until Zhang Weili became the first to break through.
中国有5000年上下，有5000年文化，衣服的文化、功夫的文化、美食的文化，还有建筑的文化，有非常非常多
We should survive.
来说 MMA 是一个真正的开始。我也希望通过我不断的训练传统武术，把传统武术的中国传统的东西融入到 MMA 里面。
我们中国的第一批练 MMA 的运动员的人，他们遇见问题了。为什么呢？是因为他们给他们投资的老板走了，说觉得这个项目是一个没有希望的项目。他们没有人管他们的吃，也没人管他们的住，就没吃没住，然后没有训练。然后完了以后说那好吧，那我可以帮助他们。然后
More power, 3.
然后很多人也觉得啊，我们亚洲人的体质不好啊，我们就是比较瘦弱呀，我们就是没有办法跟他们就是他们那么强壮，你打不过呀，或者是我们的基因问题啊，就是各种这样的说法，但是我从来没有放在心里。
Zhang Weili proved China belonged on the UFC stage, and that perception is only as strong as the fighter who challenges it.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of that would be my thought too. But it's like it's finding that balance of actually being able to watch the video. Because I know with certain copyright, sometimes you just get a claim, like a content ID claim, which just, you know, the person who claims it gets the revenue from the ads. But then there's times where they mute it or they block the video or whatever. So then it becomes a pointless watch, you know? But then at the same time, if you have to mute the music anyways, it's kind of a pointless watch. Not, I wouldn't say totally, but it's like one of those things, like how far do you go?
Champions like Zhang Weili,
you know,
MMA in China entered a new era. In 2019, the UFC opened the UFC Performance Institute Shanghai, a world-class training center built to develop the country's next generation of fighters.
Asia is a little bit behind the rest of the world as far as the sport. It's a new sport in general, and Asia is just catching up now. Here, we aim to develop the talent itself because of that significant gap between where they need to be to achieve success in the UFC and where the current talent pool is in the region. Really, this is and will give that opportunity to fighters from around China and around Asia Pacific to improve and have success in the Octagon.
The UFC Performance Institute Shanghai will provide all the supplemental
oh man, I forgot about Forrest Griffin. Damn.
Athletes didn't have before, such as strength and conditioning, physical therapies, sports dietetics, and sports science. But almost just as important as that, it will bring together the best fighters in China to train with each other, learn from each other, and become better.
If you ever want to be like
China is there's such a rich history of martial
in
arts,
good shape, train for fighting, whatever it might be, some sort of fighting, just
promote and support the development of new fighters to come into the UFC.
Shit's down to a science, and if you can afford the training for like actual MMA training, like you're gonna be good. You'll be ready to rock. All right, it's time for the fight. China's champion. This is our first fight, finally. I forgot we were still doing all this like loading in stuff.
我打头前那个主赛，那个时候我想起了就是李小龙的一句话，就是
Be water, yeah.
就是我就像水一样平静。
Zhang Weili makes her 4th walk to the UFC's Octagon.
And she's got a chance to make history to be the first ever Chinese UFC champion. Now, of course, she's got a very tough fight on her hands against Jessica Andrade. She really represents violence, and she's just all-out action.
And she became the first woman to notch a dozen wins in the UFC by keeping her championship belt tonight.
然后我在场上也是特别平静，特别放松。
Ready, fight.
All right, here we go.
Crowd on hand here in Shenzhen, China. They will witness a UFC title fight for the first time. Jessica Andrade putting her title on the line against Zhang Weili.
This is a big fight. History can be made tonight if Zhang Weili can capture this UFC championship and Jessica Andrade wants to hold on to that title with everything in her power.
Well, we just caught a look on our isolation monitor at that right hand from a moment ago, and every bit of it landed. And now leather being
They both did the exact. We both did the same thing. Wow, I didn't realize how tiny Andrade was. It really, I mean, the strawweights are pretty small as it is.
Always doing the right thing, John. Not always pressing.
Getting in the clinch is the biggest pain in the ass.
Sideways. She does it all at the right time. She is as disciplined a striker as we have in the entire UFC.
Like, see, that didn't count, even though I did.
She has gotten off to an aggressive, albeit not effective start.
Yeah, but then that's the question. When do you abandon the game plan and reel everything in? This young lady needs to reel it all in right now.
Come on. I think I might have hit the. There we go.
With another knee in the clinch, Andrade did not like that.
No, she didn't like it. She's getting beat up, John. She wants to be close. She's the shorter fighter. Weili recognizes that. She's brutalizing her with these knees. Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, my goodness. Strikes landed on both sides.
I don't actually know what her moveset's like, so.
Meaning her power would lead the dance tonight, and she has certainly gotten her opponent to take notice.
She's amazing. I truly enjoy watching.
Huge shot lands there.
There you go.
Dean steps in.
Zhang Weili has her down. Zhang Weili makes history and does not take long to do so.
都一直在等着什么时候冠军能出来，然后他们是太突然了，就是太快了，就拿到了这个冠军。
It took less than a minute to become the first fighter from China to win a UFC title.
Well, you watch Jessica Andrade. She goes forward, but she was too aggressive. And Zhang
Yeah,
Weili
left herself
hurts her with a
open.
big right hand there, lands a knee, and then the elbows of Zhang Weili
Dangerous.
had her hurt.
And then the
One-side
knees in the clinch.
lands to
Oh
the
my
body,
God.
And then she just swarms and overwhelms
Took advantage.
the champion Jessica Andrade. We have a new world champion, ladies and gentlemen.
It is absolute pandemonium in Shenzhen, China.
我觉得对中国来说，对中国 MMA、对亚洲 MMA 来说，都是一个新的开始。
And mixed martial arts may just never be the same.
My name is Zhang Weili. I'm from China. Remember me?
Hey, Thomas. All right, first fight down. Let's just dip over into the next section. Well, success is a big deal for promoting MMA in China. Excuse me, not Japan. Got Japan on the mind with Forza Horizon. Hold on, what is this? The fighter within. 1 second. Breaking barriers. Is that where we're at right now? Oh, breaking boundaries. I don't know if it's anything different, but I guess it just depends which way you want to go.
You know why I stay a champion? Because I'm humble every day. I work hard every day. I'm very focused and I'm very hard for myself. I challenge myself every day, and that's why I still a champion.
Man, she's a beast. Joanna Jędrzejczyk broke through as one of the first women to dominate the UFC strawweight division with her precision striking and relentless pace. Her multiple title defenses showcased her technical mastery and helped elevate the profile of women's MMA worldwide. In 2024, she was the second female fighter to be inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame.
Today, Zhang Weili stands among the most successful champions in UFC history. But every hero's journey begins with a mentor.
如果没有蔡哥，肯定不会练。就算没有他，我练了，有可能也不会坚持到现在。
胳膊放着，而肩膀开始举。第一次见美丽是在12年，哇塞！我就当时就呆了。我说，我觉得一个女孩能这样，就是她那个胆量在那放着。然后突然间看这么一个人，我觉得我希望能带她，我希望她能发展出来。
然后就当时说，如果你们好好练，我就会好好培养你们，给你请最好的教练。
When she goes to yes, but when she's yes.
Obviously, she's a champion for a reason. Her work ethic, her cardio, her discipline, and everything she does is unlike anybody else I've ever seen. When I hold pads for her, it's a little mini fight. You know, she's gonna beat the crap out of me. We're gonna go at it.
Nice. 而且她技术非常全面，经验非常丰富，而且她非常聪明，然后技术非常连贯，像水一样。
Damn it.
我觉得我团队成员每一个人对我来说，我觉得就像家人一样，我们在一块儿努力，一块儿去实现自己的梦想。
Okay, so I just got a notice saying that they detected a copyrighted piece of media. So, yeah, it'll come back. Annoying, but that was the first time it happened. Basically what happens is well, I know, yeah, it always comes back. I've had this happen, I think, once before. I mean, they've obviously changed it. What used to happen was they would just like almost pause the stream, and it would just like buffer, I think. But they actually have a notice now, so it's just a temporary like block in case it detects footage that's not, you know, that's copyrighted. And it's like, I don't know what it is about this specific one that's causing it, because it wasn't causing it in any of the other storylines. So I don't know why this one is triggering, but basically whatever you see is not going to save now. So anything that gets cut like that is going to not save in the final stream. It'll just like chop it out. So yeah, I mean, I'll keep going. If it happens again, it happens again. But I mean, the whole point of this mode is to actually go through and show the stuff. So I don't know. I don't really understand the point of it otherwise. But at the same time, I'm also not... Oh, I see where we are. I think that was supposed to be the last one, right? Breaking Boundaries is supposed to be the last one sequentially. Oh, no, it's not. This is the correct one. Yeah, this is the correct route. Sorry. So if it happens again, don't worry, the stream's not ending. It just is waiting until it detects no copyrighted material. And because it's so delayed, you know, there's a delay on it, it takes so long to really fix. Anyway, we've broken a lot of barriers and kind of shattered our glass ceiling that was there for women. Our fights are some of the best fights on the card. It's true. I honestly enjoy watching them. Like, it's a completely different feeling. All right, the first wave. What do we got here?
Whatever obstacles,
Nunez.
good moments, bad moments, ups and downs, I usually drive forward and never give up. I knew I'm gonna be great, you know, in this sport, but I didn't know it's gonna be so magic like how it was.
Amanda Nunez redefined women's MMA by becoming the first fighter to hold 2 UFC belts simultaneously. Her knockout power and versatility allowed her to dominate multiple divisions, proving female fighters could compete at the highest levels across weight classes. In 2025, she became the 3rd female fighter inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. All right, there's a lot of videos to watch. So I'll watch the first wave.
For years, the idea of women fighting in the UFC was dismissed.
Are we gonna see women in the UFC, man?
Never.
Never?
But women didn't just prove they could fight. They raised the bar for the entire sport. An Olympic judoka with a signature armbar, Ronda Rousey became the UFC's first women's champion and finished opponents faster than anyone had ever seen. A Muay Thai master with relentless pace, Joanna Jędrzejczyk ruled the strawweight division.
Wait, Jędrzejczyk? I never heard it pronounced like that.
Title defenses. A world champion boxer with perfect timing.
Farmer's daughter.
Holly Holmes shocked the world with a head kick that changed women's MMA forever.
Yeah, knocking out Ronda Rousey,
powerful, aggressive, and a complete mixed martial artist.
TKOing,
Amanda
I guess.
Nunes became the first female double champion and defeated nearly every legend of her era. A master technician with elite striking and composure, Valentina Shevchenko dominated the flyweight division with surgical precision. Explosive, relentless, and constantly evolving, Zhang Weili combines championship power with elite grappling to define the modern strawweight.
A few years ago, no women in the UFC. Now, the biggest event ever.
I remember this fight.
Headline and co-headline by women. Obviously, the greatest decision I ever made.
And don't sleep on the ladies, brother.
To be the best, you have to fight the best. If you don't want to fight the best, then what are you even doing in this sport?
Holly Holm broke the mold as a world-class boxer turned MMA champion. Her head kick knockout of Ronda Rousey at UFC 193 shocked the world and proved that female fighters could execute historic upsets on the sport's biggest stage. Hey Justin, good, how are you?
那时候我23岁吧，我还是健身房教练嘛，我就请假去打比赛。然后当时，我刚打完那个上海的有一个那个柔术的比赛，我正在那个赛场的时候，然后突然就当时听到，就是接到就是我们当时那个，我们这个领导电话吧，就说那个说你能不能打这场比赛？有一场 MMA 比赛，还有2天，然后就让我说那行啊，可以啊。
来自北京全天下的张伟丽。
训练就想着有这样好不容易有个这样的机会，然后上去试试呗。
就是中国综合格斗联盟赛分，或者说在场上的一种强势的加分，那么就说主动的站着主动压制性的分。
第一场 MMA 输了，那时候我心里就开始纠结了。
如果你想做这一行，然后如果你想一边工作一边那个来比赛来训练，我说这不可以。
而且那时候我也看到罗西的比赛了，当时罗西激励我。然后我就想着，如果年轻你不去做年轻人的事，等你老了以后，你再想打的时候你就打不动了。然后我就辞职了。
Thanks for the super chat, Justin. Appreciate it. Okay. Is this Rousers?
As a fighter, I'm more of a problem solver than anything. All these other girls are just trying to repeat what they have memorized.
It's gonna happen again.
I'm always looking at the situation and trying to think of what makes the most sense.
Bro, this one's taking forever to get through just because it keeps blocking the stream. Okay, Ronda Rousey shattered expectations, the UFC's first female champion, using her judo and armbar skills to dominate the bantamweight division. She brought women's MMA into the mainstream and became a global icon for female fighters. In 2018, she became the first female fighter inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. But the thing is, after you do use the same kind of method over and over, it kind of becomes, you know, people are able to read it better.
Like super hard in the weight class and against another opponent, but when they are here in front of me, they cannot do anything. This is the art of martial arts.
All right, Valentina Shevchenko set a new standard in women's MMA with her technical brilliance and consistency as flyweight champion. Her precision striking and complete skill set have redefined what it means to dominate a division in the modern MMA. Zhang Weili became the first Chinese UFC champion, breaking geographic and cultural boundaries in the sport. Known for her explosive striking and toughness, she has inspired a new generation of Asian fighters to compete at the highest level of combat sports. All right, well, let's go do this match.
Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting the champ.
Weili Zhang is one of the most technical strikers in any division. And when she was the queen, she was a terror.
And now introducing the champion, fighting.
Here is Weili.
Her power, her aggression, her ability to just put it all on the line and try to close the show. Can she do that with someone who has such refined, sharp technique as Weili Zhang?
其实，在九安娜她是冠军的时候，那个时候我还在国内打比赛的时候，我就一直在看着她，我就想着我一定要跟她打，我一定要抢她的腰带。但是现在反过来了，是她来抢我的腰带，然后。
Oh my goodness, they get wild.
Joanna suggested this was going to be the greatest strawweight title fight in UFC history, and
I think it already is.
About a minute gone by here, round 4.
This is a fantastic fight.
Oh man, that's a tough visual right there.
They are letting it go. Jacek looks fresher. She's bouncing really well. Weili's going harder still.
yet again from Zhang Weili.
Circle away from the power if you're Zhang Weili opponent, because her right hand is very hard to deal with.
And now some separation between the two athletes. Oh, another punishing combination from Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili looks amazing tonight, and she's got a willing participant in Joanna Jacek.
The thing is, I have to do another round.
She set up that beautiful head kick, landed, and now she's got her opponent on skates.
Joanna still hanging in that pocket. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman.
You can see the power difference. It's very, very...
God damn.
It's big, man. If Joanna just has to be careful, she needs to escape once she lands instead of staying in the pocket.
Well, pick your poison when you're fighting Zhang Weili, as explosive an athlete as there has ever been in the women's game.
Yeah, she's explosive, she's so athletic, so gifted, and she's so developed, right, in her fighting style. Nothing is left to chance for this young lady.
She is blocking a lot more.
Under a minute to go in the round.
She gets in very close and gets to the single.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Seconds to go in round 4.
I think she might have won that round. I don't think I had enough contact. I was trying hard not to knock her out, so I think that was what kind of stopped me, but we'll see.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC Chief.
I stumbled her a few times, a couple knockdowns.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. Jacek landing at a 44% clip. Zhang Weili with slightly more volume, an appreciative Vegas crowd, as you'd expect.
This happens every time. I mean, I don't even know how to judge this fight. I'm watching the fight. I'm thinking it's 3-1, and I have no idea what the score is.
I gotta be careful. I don't want to knock her out too soon. Well, I can't.
The toughness, the heart, many human beings out there just can't relate to it.
It's crazy because now it seems like Zhang Weili is the more fresh fighter.
Yeah.
She's the one that's going forward. She's the one going first every time.
Oh, right hand lands again for Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off with that right hand. She's throwing it more often now because she has found that she can land it at will.
See her pull that hook there. Beautifully done.
John, she's nasty. She's got her opponent in trouble. Let's see how she follows up. Oh, my goodness. This is brutal.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout.
Oh!
Man, she's hurt her.
I mean, I could have finished her so many times. It's just like...
The durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
Man, look at the...
She's getting up, yep.
Man, she's just playing with her now.
She's got to keep her hands up, Jay.
Just hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. I gotta hold on. I might knock her out. I gotta be so careful. Let's go for the legs. My leg is fucked up. this. Hold on.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
There's no way. There's no way I'm not winning decision. Just wait it out. There you go.
Holy smokes, what a fight.
I think we can safely say
I basically was just trying not to take it out that way.
History.
It has everything. Talent, skills, toughness.
Look at this wild 5th round. Boom.
Zhang Weili
trading blows.
473 total strikes tonight. But will we hear and still or and new out of Bruce Buffer here tonight?
Man, look at Joanna's forehead.
Still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world.
I am here with the winner and still champion.
我觉得在这个平台上，我们都是舞者，都需要互相尊重。我们需要给孩子们做一个好的榜样。所以我觉得我们是冠军，我们不是暴君。
Is this the best women's MMA fight you've ever seen?
It's one of the best fights I've ever seen.
There you go. All right, that one's been dealt with. One more fight to do. Let's hope we don't get any more mutes. I didn't realize I've been butchering Joanna's name this whole time. All right, let me just check. So we did this one first, 2019, 2020, and then this one was 2022. Jingwei's story. In Chinese culture, Jingwei is a symbol of determination and resolve. Someone who refuses to give up when the task seems hopeless or impossible. The expression has become a widely used saying for perseverance in the face of adversity. Dig the lanterns.
我之前2021年我连续2次输给 Rose。
Early head kick, Thug Rose. It was a very close competitive fight.
And still.
只有在你跌倒了以后，你才知道你哪儿有问题，才能
The COVID era.
你自己，让你自己变得更强大。 上面也好，还是从技术方面也好，当你失利了以后，你怎么样能重新站起来，这个是非常非常重要的。
Zhang Weili would recalibrate by moving training camps to Thailand.
Here, I'll do this. Maybe I'll just do this. Hold on.
我的教练
Break it up every few minutes. It trolls it.
其实做了很多失败的事情，而不断在
That way the street, it's like, oh, that never mind.
经验，然后。
有的时候可能失利比胜利学到的东西更多、更深刻。
The winner of this fight fights for the belt.
所以我跟乔安娜，我俩斗志都很强，冠军挑战权，给了也这，我的目标一直都是。
Oh, spinning back fist, floors the OJ check. Zhang Weili putting a capstone on the rematch.
Her next fight will be against Carla Esparza as she tries to regain the strawweight title.
All right, we got through that one. All right, this is the, oh, damn it. I didn't get away with it. I'm sorry, it's just telling me. Anyway, Carla Esparza, this is the last fight.
Zhang Weili trying to become a 2-time champion here tonight.
She knows she cannot get taken down multiple times, but she's done a ton of wrestling and feels as though she can compete with Carla Esparza.
She's the best wrestler in this division. And if she can get a hold of Zhang Weili, she can retain her title here tonight.
所以我比较喜欢打对手的强项。对手如果想打站立 ，OK， 那我们就打站立。
Oh!
如果对手想摔想
Fortunately, it transitions into gameplay during these sequences pretty quickly. So.
Beautiful job by Zhang Weili there. She is so fast that she's able to take the back with Esparza holding her leg.
So Zhang Weili able to sort of out-strengthen Carla Esparza there. jab by Carla. Esparza keeps that low base, and Carla Esparza a little bit wide-eyed defensively as Zhang Weili continues to
submit, eh?
And just beating down the base of Esparza, making it harder for her to shoot, and maybe Weili will try to get a takedown.
Zhang Weili out of that patented closed guard stance. We'll see if she tries to change levels here.
And always doing the right thing, John. Not always pressing forward, not going backwards, not going sideways. She does it all in the right
There's not enough time, so I might as well wait until.
No surprise as to what Carla Esparza is going to be trying to do. Zhang's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt.
She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got to secure her opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back.
She's blocking it.
All right, she's going for the submission now. Likely not to come easy against this opponent who...
Yeah, she's blocking it every time.
But if you look at her, she looks like she's just on a Saturday marathon roll.
Yeah.
She's not concerned. She's not worried. This young lady is so confident from her back. Very important to be good.
Okay, I got it. Is it? No, she's out of it. I'll have to do more damage. I'll have to do more damage. It's not gonna be that easy.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a...
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. She had no issues whatsoever finding her range in the previous round. Gotta think there's plenty more where that came from.
There is plenty more where that came from. She looked over to us in the commentary booth and said, I'm just getting started. She's feeling so comfortable and good in there that she's about to really,
damn, she's fucking me up.
Things start to fly.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, and there's her best weapon, that hook landed flush.
John, what a massive look up top. Her opponent's in real trouble right now.
Well, she went for the takedown there as she's trying to recover. Not a great look.
She was hurt very bad, John.
I gotta do more damage on this from the stand up.
Nice lead hook by Zhang Weili. It's a wild scenario playing out here. She had her absolutely rocked, and now she has recovered.
Yeah, she's recovered. Her legs aren't completely back under her yet, but a few more moments and she'll be fine. That was a huge missed opportunity.
Esparza's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Come on.
Nice double leg shot.
Oh man, what a slam by her there. She's a fighter's fighter, but she's also a tactician in there, immediately into side control.
Immediately into the best position she can think of. What a transition from that slam to take side control.
I can't even get to the knee on the belly.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
I don't know what her best submission is. I wonder if I could look. Maybe I should focus on that.
Continues to try to set up submissions here.
Let me just see. I'm gonna go to her move set. Hold on. And see what her strongest submissions are. Arm bars are probably your best bet. Guillotine's a second best bet. Rear naked choke is good. So yeah, I probably should focus on an arm bar. Like, these things are definitely lower. Arm bar and rear naked choke are the ones I should be going for.
There it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in. She doesn't give you any chance. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
She's got the head kick game going now, and her opponent's hurt.
She's hurt. She's hurt very bad. She got hit flush with that head kick. I'm surprised she's even still standing.
Trying to remember how to use the arm bar. There it is.
She is intent on getting a submission tonight. She's trying to finish the arm bar. She's got to be patient, though. If she rushes, she will lose this position.
I got it locked in. She's got too much energy. Just stay down. See that purple? You got to drain that. There's only 20 seconds left, so this will go another round for sure.
20 seconds left.
Good work. I'll stand it up. Good work.
Zhang's looking to lock up an armbar here.
I got it again. She might tap here. Got it. Right before the round ended.
Weili has regained the strawweight title.
Wow.
She finishes Carla Esparza, the Garden at the Mecca.
Wow. Well, the way she set it up, going from a crucifix position to getting that choke, it's really beautiful jiu-jitsu.
You saw the moment she got her hand free. Well, it didn't matter what Carla did, it was over.
Had no choice.
I'm here with the winner and new champion, Zhang Weili.
Every day I dream this my belt come back. 美国特别热情。之前我在中国拿到 UFC 的腰带，我觉得我是中国的伟力。现在我来到纽约，来到美国拿到腰带，对我来说意义完全不同。我觉得我是世界的伟力。
Well said. All right, guys, that's the last one. We've completed every objective. I'll just walk through here and see where we come out. Oh, there's a mental preparation one too. I thought we were done with that. Didn't we see this already? So the only thing I can really do is like... Mute it. Scene 1. Unmute. Scene 2.
就是运动员有很多面，不是说是只是场上大家看到的那一面。武术艺术家应该就是这一个门派或者在一个领域里面是。
It's like I'm on YouTube's radar now, and like every single one of these videos, they're just gonna be like, no.
支撑的，还需要你的头脑。
I guess I could do this too.
你把自己。
Damn it, it did it anyway, bro. God damn it. It's so efficient.
保持一个空杯状态，这样的话你才能吸收更多的需要的东西。就是变得无为。
包括出拳不会有目的，说我或者它就是一种自然的本能反应，眼睛看见了，手自然就出去了，这就是平时。 练自己的意识所产生的，
所有的东西都是让你的心静下来，让你的这个气往下沉。
So we watched that. I think that was the last one anyway, but it's literally just sniping me every single time. All right, we can at least read these things. Jingwei fills the sea. The tale of Jingwei comes from ancient Chinese mythology over 2,000 years ago, where the youngest daughter of the Yan Emperor drowned in the Eastern Sea, and her spirit became the bird Jingwei. Filled with sadness and determination, she flew tirelessly, carrying twigs and pebbles to fill the sea, hoping to protect others from the same fate. The tale has become a symbol of perseverance, courage, and resilience. Yeah, so it comes full circle. All right, well, we did it. It's annoying that that one triggered it too, man. So let's just go back to the main menu at this point. Sorry, guys, that last one took so long just because of the stream pauses that were happening. You know, so let's go back. Complete Weili Zhang's Chapter 3 fight. So we just got skins and things. All the new things we got. All right, y'all. Well, there you have it. We managed to get through it. I don't exactly know what the stream is, what's going to happen to this stream when it turns into a VOD. It's either going to get blocked or is this going to be content ID filled? If it's content ID filled, whatever. But if it's blocked, I'll have to at least try and remove some content to make it viewable, which you can do. So if it lets me do that, you know, I just want it to be watchable in some fashion. It'd be interesting if it doesn't claim anything but like the stuff about Weili. Like that'd be interesting if it's just her stuff that gets claimed, because everything else was fine. Like it's very, very bizarre that nothing pinged up until that point. So I don't really know what that refers to. But anyway, we were able to finish up the Hollow Legends mode. Honestly, I did like this mode. I honestly feel like this was a cool little addition. It does feel a little bit different than Showcase mode, but it's similar in that regard. I feel like it's for the UFC fans out there who really want to, like, even though it's a shorter experience overall, I still feel like it adds a bit to the game. And maybe I was a little bit hasty in giving the 3.5. I think as a mode, I think you know what, I'll give this one I'll give back half a mark for this mode. So I'll say it's a 4 out of 10 now. Obviously not a stellar score, but I feel like this did add a little bit of value to the game. So I'd be remiss if I didn't at least atone for that in a little bit. So 4 out of 10 now for this game. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop that there. I know the stream pretty much is done early, but I know we would have been finished like probably like an hour ago or 45 minutes ago at least if it wasn't for all these stoppages. So I'm gonna do my best to slither in a member stream in a little bit here. So I'd rather do it when I have time doing a shorter stream like this than trying to make it work next week. So if you are a member, make sure you tune in shortly. I'll have to schedule that and get that going as soon as possible. But for the time being, thank you guys very much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts below, subscribe if you're new, and turn on those post notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss anything I put out here in the channel. Be sure to follow my socials, Facebook, X, Instagram, Snapchat, Discord. Those are linked in the description. If you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie of mine, link in the description. Also, an embedded feature on the channel that shows the previous items you can get. Ultimately, just go to the website for the full range of products and customization options. Big shout out to the sponsors, DX Racer, Bones Coffee, The Ridge Wallet, Mad Rabbit Tattoo, I Use the Products Daily. Check them out for yourselves with the links in the description. Be sure to use my promo code DANQ8000 to save at checkout there. If you want to send something to my PO box, address for that, linked in the description. Anything sent there will be open in a social post or a live stream, whatever makes more sense for whatever is sent. And finally, be sure to check out and sign up to the Team 8000 membership program if you haven't done so yet. Sports page immensely, 4 tiers, 4 price points. Entry level is 99 cents, so it's cheap and easy to get in the program that way. However, across a wide variety of tiers, you'll get perks like custom badges by your name, custom emojis used in chat, exclusive video stream access, priority open lobbies, giveaways, discounts, and plenty more. Working our way back to 600 now. Deck went ahead and dropped technically, what was it, like a 69 piece or whatever it was, or a 68 piece. I don't even remember what it was. I think we had someone rejoin at the beginning. So either way, big chunk of gifted members today. So we're working towards 650 away from that. If you guys want to help us get there, support the channel, get some cool perks, join that link in the description. Join button below the stream section on my main channel page as well. If you guys want to gift those members or send super chats, you can do both of those with the $sign icon next to chat. Give it a click. You'll see the options pop. If you're gifting, remember you can gift 1 to 50 in a single transaction. Ultimately, you can gift as many as you want through multiple transactions. And if you are watching the VOD, I don't know if you are watching the VOD, we'll see what happens with all those like stream stoppages. I really don't know what's going to happen to it, but if you manage to watch this far and get through it and it's still live or still available for viewing, and you want to support in a similar fashion, you can join the program yourself as well as send a super thanks. To do that, head down to the comment section, type out a comment, and you'll see the option alongside your comment to turn into a super thanks. When you do that, it does pin it to the top of the comment section in a color depending on what the amount you send with that super thanks. So if you want to do that, I appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And members, stay tuned. We'll be right back for the member stream for this month. It's mainly going to be a hangout session, but I have an idea with what I want to do. It's kind of like taking care of some stuff in the background, but also it's going to be a hangout session in Forza Horizon 6. I want to go back there and tackle some wheel spins, and I have a lot of skill points to spend, so I figured we go and do that hangout and see what kind of pulls we can get from wheel spins. All right, so that's the plan. All right, hopefully we see you guys there. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and hopefully we see you in the next stream, wherever that might be. All right, thanks guys, we'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.